Testicles 1 2. Testicles 1 2. Hey y'all, what's crack-a-lackin'? This is your soul plane chauffeur, Captain
Israel Mills.
It sounds nice.
Welcome aboard NWA Flight 069. Time to bust this corner, y'all. In a hot second, I'll be hitting them switches and getting this bitch pumping and jumping. So screw your shit on tight and enjoy the flight. Check out my homie Teddy P's dope graphics. And shout out to my nephew Izzy Bands. Support the Izzo.
STD news. In other words, I'm officially taking Houston off my list of places to relocate. Now, if you want to move to Houston, watch this video. If you already live in Houston, keep your ass in Houston.
These are running rampant in Houston. So the results that just came back in for the number of STD cases in Houston in 1 week. Chlamydia, 3,678. Gonorrhea, 2,955. Syphilis, 22,715 cases in 1 week.
Holy shit.
HIV, 17,272 cases in 1 week. Unknown, there's 5 unknowns. So they're like, you have an STD? We don't even know what it is.
Every 3 married in this country, black or white, ends in a divorce in 18 months. Now, you see, it used to be if you got divorced, something was wrong with you. But when you have a stat this high, something must be going on in our society. I now want to explain what that is. When America believed in agriculture, America believed in extended family. When America believed in the factory, industrialism, America believed in the nuclear family. But now that America believes in the computer, now America believes in a single-parent family. Make sure you see my analysis. When the economy changed, the family structure changed. There was more than love in these relationships. There was some money involved here. Our grandparents worked the fields together, had economic reason to stay together, and so they did. In a factory, man works in factory, woman takes care of children. Economic reason again to stay together. But in this new economy, where you now have women working just as much, if not more, than men, you now hear women telling men, I don't need you. Got my own job. Do what I want to do when I want to do it. And we are now doing it very well and by ourselves. You know the #1 song in America a couple years ago, Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent. If you want to be with me, you got to have a J-O-B. It's all about money. All about money. When the economy changed, the family structure changed. And so now we have a lot of people making plenty of money and lonely.
Clear. If you're messing with Scott, you're messing with me.
Damn right.
Because we're boys.
Hell yeah.
We're friends.
Yep.
We're boyfriends.
What?
We're boys and we are friends.
Oh, okay, yeah, but you can't say it like that with dudes.
So we're boyfriends.
No.
And nobody better mess with my boyfriend.
No, that's just
Yeah.
No.
Stay away from an individual who will lie on a person's character. You ever seen people look at you a certain way and you're like, yo, where did this negative energy come from? 9 times out of 10, somebody lied on your character. And the ill part about when an individual lie on another person's character, the person that's receiving that information, they probably believe them. Like, this been my best friend for years. What they got to lie for? That's my mom. What she got to lie for? That's my brother. That's my girlfriend, my wife, my husband. What they got to lie for? That's what make them the worst type of individuals. Because you would never know. They don't got to look. They ain't got to smell. They ain't got a color. It ain't the money. When a person lie on another person's character, they are the worst individual to mankind.
Don't trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas with the fingers on the triggers. Don't trust them new niggas over there.
On this episode of Fight Club. Oh, my bad. I meant.
You are now entering the real Spill Wit Mill.
About it, right? Yes, you ever seen a nigga tell a lie so good till it sound like the truth, and then if I told you the truth, you'll believe the lie? Now, it's a goddamn lie. And that right there is the motherfucking truth.
For Luton Nincompoop, you want me to baptize you to attain good favor with our Lord, so that when you are called to heaven, you and this bushman will be welcomed with open arms?
Yes, basically.
So, Clarence, you now believe in Jesus?
Yes, basically.
You are merely trying to swindle me by pretending you are now righteous, to seem that you have turned into a believer. You are not a believer. But I like you, Clarence. In spite of your selfish ways, there is a beautiful soul in there somewhere.
Okay. If God exists, truly.
Dear Lord, save this sinner from himself. Clarence is dumb and stupid, always selling his illegalities when he could just as easily have a regular occupation.
So when you finally meet him, Lord, which is soon, please, let him inside heaven, Lord. And then,
Kick him out!
so that he shall forever know what he is missing, because he did not know the depth of his own idiocy to not repent.
Amen?
Amen.
Say it.
Amen. Wash him. Wash him. Okay, stop washing him.
What?
You can't let him out.
It takes a minute or two.
He is washed.
What did you say?
He is not that.
You want me to come and slap you?
You slap it.
Yeah. I never brag, how real I keep it, cause it's the best secret. I rock a vest, prestigious, Cuban link flooded Jesus. Intellects watching Kathy Lee and Regis. My actions are one with the seasons. A text freezing, executioner. Winter time I rock a fuck, mega popular. Center of attraction, climaxing. My bitches, they be laughing. They have a flipping coke for 20 cent, Andrew Jackson. City lights spark a New York night. Rossi and Martini sipping. Sergio Tacchini flipping. Mad vibe, low price, I blow dice and throw them. 45 by my scrotum. Manifest to do or die slogan.
Oh Lord.
Welcome to the real spill. Shout out to the host, this real deal. Yeah, we want to change, yeah, we want the deal, but we really want the world to change real.
I cannot fuck up the bands. You cannot fuck up my plans. I don't be popping no perks. I don't be fucking with Sands. Let mama lift up a skirt. She get it in with no hands. She like it all in her face. Get on her knees in advance. You see me all in my zone, building a master plan. Looking like I'm in a trance. Putting the dream together, work ethic of an ant. No pressure, I'm the man. Weight of the world on my shoulders, but I got a treasure in my hand. Travel shows heading out to France. Life said you grind, make your fans. Tap told me just create demand. Play said watch niggas, they hate your guts and still shake your hand. Whoa, if it's no money to make, no, I cannot fucking relate. Whoa, these nigga fucking with Jake. No, don't hit my number, you fake. Top down, top down. I was trying to work with you, no nigga, not now. Jealousy, I get your shot down. See him when I put the top down. No need to talk about it. I just be about it. Yeah, I heard about it. Now I'ma see about it. Oh, that's a dime, I'm talking big ten. Caught my eye when I slipped in. My cup of tea, I'm talking Lipton. Now we lit. No need to talk about it. I just be about it. Yeah, I heard about it. Now I'ma see about it. Now I'ma see about it. Yeah, I heard about it. Now I'ma see about it. Try and get more chips till I need a fortress. About to flip a mortgage. Hit of the car, got the horses. For the bosses, shit I seen to make you nauseous. So we move with the torches. It can't be too cautious. Everybody eats, but it's all about the portions. Wood could build a mansion, but Rick can build your coffin. appreciate the small wins. Learn to count my losses. Before I made $1, I was sitting on a fortune. No need to talk about it. Not just be about it. Yeah, I heard about it. Now I'ma see about it. Oh, that's a dime. I'm talking big ten. Caught my eye when I slipped in. My cup of tea. I'm talking Lipton. Now we lit. No need to talk about it. Not just be about it. Yeah, I heard about it. Now I'ma see about it. Now I'ma see about it. Yeah, I heard about it. Now I'ma see about it. Post some up. Post some up. Post some up. Post some up. We getting lit, man. We getting lit, man. We getting lit, man. We getting lit, man. Roll some up. Roll some up. Roll.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's the deal? I pray that y'all had a marvelous Monday afternoon. It's so good to see y'all. It's so good to be seen. Listen, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and it means the world to me. Now, we got a hell of a show for y'all today. We're going to check on Dr. Sukipapa. We'll always love you, Papa. We're going to check on Dr. Sukipapa, the Olympic symbolism, and strange bedfellows. Are they all just signs of the time? It seems as if Sukipapa is married now. It seems as if they married now. Oh, Lord. Listen, we're going to get into it. But before we do, let's just do this. Likes are absolutely free, y'all. Likes don't cost. Likes cost you absolutely free 99. So do like Trish say and smash it, y'all. Smash it.
Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Likes are free 99. Smash the like button, hit the like button. And if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, make sure you support the show. Make sure you support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Now, before we get to that, let's do the very, very good business. Y'all do me a favor and
show me the money. Back to the spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock. Money! Show me the money.
Yes, sir.
Izzy Bands. Be sure to hit the Cash app $Israel Mills, or you can scan the QR code on the right side of your screen. Show your support.
Let's do good business. Make the Cash App ring during the stream. $Israel Mills. $Israel Mills.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Support the show. Support the stream. You know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe. Dope discussions deserve dope donations. I didn't make that up. Shout out to Caramel Drip who gave that to me. Compensation for the conversation. Shout out to my man JD1975 who gave that to me. So, listen, we're a team over here. Each one, reach one, teach one. One hand wash the other. Both hands wash the face. And we got a better place over here. You know what I'm talking about? So listen, shout out to my man. Speaking of JD1975, man, I got 5 on it. Thank you, brother. $5 challenge instituted. JD1975 has instituted the $5 challenge. Listen, you can't even get a biggie bag. You got that bag. You got that biggie bag. You can't get a biggie bag for $5. So y'all go ahead and support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean? $5 challenge has been instituted. Everybody do $5 to the Cash App. Man, makes for a dope show. And it's no strain on anybody. You're just supporting the show. $5. Shoot, you can't even get a combo from fast food restaurant for $5 these days. So Hey, support the stream. Let's do good business. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks, man.
It don't matter what the situation. I'm just trying to climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine. No matter what the situation.
Man, it seems as if I was talking to the first lady, the lady of the house the other day, and we were chopping it up, talking to my lady, and we were chopping it up. And you know, one of the things that's really heavy on my mind these days is not just how far things have changed, or not just how far things have come, but I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't know if a lot of you feel the same way, but this is a whole nother world. It's like we went to a whole nother world, a whole nother planet, a whole nother dimension, and wasn't notified. Like, I don't know. We've kind of pinpointed around the time that's happened. Most people are saying between 2007 and 2010. At the same time, it's like we're in a whole nother dimension. Like, yo, I could only imagine, which I wouldn't want to really imagine, what it would feel like to have gone away, you know what I'm saying, to jail or something like that, prison, and been in there for like 25 years and came out. Imagine, or 30 years, imagine if someone went to jail in the 90s and just coming out now. Oh my God. Like, yo, they probably think that it changed, like the planet changed or something like that, right? But we're going to get into it. Before we do, let me shout out the people, because y'all are the ones that make the show. The people, man. I appreciate y'all very much. Without you, there is no show. So let me celebrate y'all, man. Yo, shout out to my man, Emperor Kojak 3 and 3 the Great. What up, though? What's going on? Pack 925. What's good, family? Yo, Andrew Teller is in the building. What's up, Andrew Teller? Raj Will, salute. Nico Too Smooth, man. Slapped the nutrients out of that nook. Got. Yeah, man. He needed to wake up. Wake up! That's that wake up slap. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Boot camp in the building. What it do, homie? What it do, man? Yo, great day to my family. Good to see y'all, man. What's up? Cajun Darkfire is in the building. Oh boy, what's Omar doing this time? Well, Dr. Umar seems to have got married to Sukiana. Yeah, it seems to be legit. Like, he legit got married to Sukiana. Oh Lord, I'm almost flabbergasted and speechless. But we got to get into it anyway. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yes, I do know.
Don't trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas over there. Don't you trust them new niggas with the fingers on the triggers. Don't trust them new niggas over there.
I'm just saying. No, y'all love Dr. Umoist, aka Sukipapa. No, I don't know about that. I don't love nobody who I believe is taking advantage of my people. I don't love nobody who I believe is trying to swindle the people. I don't love nobody who I believe is trying to take advantage or swindle the people. I don't got love for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally to make a real judgment about him, or the only thing I could go off of is what I've seen. And what I've seen has been consistently inconsistent, meaning he says one thing and he does another thing. He says one thing and he does another thing. That I have noticed it has been consistently inconsistent with his word, with his speech. And I'm gonna be real with you. When he was going back and forth with Sarah Seti, and he was making all of those colorist statements as if the brother, because he had less melanin or he was a lighter pigmentation, that he was not, in fact, a melanated man or a man of the sun, that already lost me. But to further it, when he pretended that he was on the phone with his Goonie Goo Goons to get the brother Sarah Seti, and the phone rang in the middle of it, I was through. And you're through. And you're through. Shout out to my man No Captivity Freezy, and shout out to Drip, who says that. And you're through. Okay? From the Drip Show. Which that's a perfect segue into what I want to talk about. So let's put a pin in that. That is a perfect segue to what I want to talk about. So let's put a pin in the fact that Dr. Umar was on a live or on the YouTube making a phone call allegedly to the Goonie Goon Goons to talk about getting Sarah. He was allegedly on the phone with the Goonie Goon Goons talking about they're going to jump and get Sarah Seti, but yet it's still the phone rang. That very phone that he was on. So we going to put a pin in that because we want to transition. I want to transition. Shout out to JD 1975. What up, bro? What up, bro? What's good, man? What's the Dillons? What's the Dillons? What's up, Reaper Rails 9876? Yo, salute, family. Salute. Good to see y'all. Shout out to my man in the clouds. Hey, Miss Jill 1991. Good to see y'all. I think Team USA need to donate some nickels to the other teams. It's just unfair how they doing nickels. I don't know. They barely passed the prelim, so I don't know. It's a lot. It's like 51 other NBA players that play all across the world. So there's that. And Sudan was giving them the business, and Sudan was giving them the business, and it was another country that gave USA the business, and we barely won the game, right? So shout out to Tracy. What's up? Hey, salute, love. Hey, Classic Creoles in the building. Always good to see you, my sister. Imagine the people that woke from a coma in 2020. Exactly. They just definitely are they just don't know what the hell is going on. Because I barely know what the hell is going on. I wake up almost every morning and I be like,
what the hell? Oh my God, no way.
That's almost every morning now. And speaking of, shout out to my man Teddy P. I don't know if y'all caught that intro. Did y'all catch that fire intro? Man, did y'all catch that fire intro and them fire graphics, man? My man Teddy P, you know what I'm saying? Put me in there. Shout out to Teddy P with that nice work, you know what I'm saying? Teddy P got that nice work, you feel me? So you listen, if you need that nice work, make sure you holler at me. And Teddy P doing his thing. Teddy P is doing his thing. Shout out to you, Teddy P, man. I really, really appreciate you. We have the wallpapers. If you're sponsor of the show, at least $50. If you're sponsor of the show, you know what I'm saying? At least. Hit
the cash app from.
Oh, shout out to Lil JD.
Hit the cash app from Izzy Bands. Yeah. Hit the cash app from Izzy Bands. Yeah, bruh.
To little CJD, yeah, bro. But listen, if you hit the Cash App at least, and you will be sponsor of the show, like my man Crown Heights. Shout out to my man Crown Heights Brainiac, who's sponsor of Saturday show. We give you, we read your comments all stream long, give you a fire intro, and also promote your channel and or your business, and you celebrate you on the community tab. But not only that, you get to pick your your wallpaper, that we already have in stock. We have about 50 wallpapers in stock right now. I could go through them with you, but you can pick your wallpaper that we have in stock. Now, if you want to make adjustments, if you want them customized, that's when it costs a little bit of paper. Okay. If you want the wallpapers customized, if you want them updated and altered, that's when it costs you a little bit more money, okay? But other than that, if you're sponsor of the show, $50 or more, then we would just give it to you. Now, if you sponsor for more than that, like if you give 100, 125, then we could customize your wallpaper, okay? But if you do $50, you got your choice of the 50 wallpapers that we have in stock. Man, we have some fire wallpapers in stock. Just something you could put on as an avatar, something that you could put on the backdrop of your stream, like my man Cajun has. Shout out to Cajun. Like my man JD1975 has. Shout out to JD1975. Like my man Trucker Yell has done on several occasions. Shout out to Trucker Yell. So you know what I'm saying? There's that. Okay. So make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Let's do good business. Become sponsor of the show. Get you some wallpaper. Get you some promotion. Shout out to Teddy P. Let's go.
Donate, don't hate. Give him everything you got. To the Cash App. It's Cash App, $ Israel Mills, $ Israel Mills. On God.
God, on God. Hey, shout out to my man Say Like Podcast in the building. How you like the recent video? I hadn't had a chance, my brother, to see the recent video. I saw the thumbnail and I said, yo, it said, do you want some of this, Israel? And I was like, no. Like, anyway, had nothing to do with that. If you talk about that video with Dark Lake and his mama, I saw the thumbnail. I did not watch the video. If y'all would have watched that, make sure y'all check out my man Say Like Podcast. Sell. Yo, we're gonna get into that. Y'all forcing me to talk about stuff early. Shout out to my man Say Like Pot. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I be real before I welcome some more people in the building? I don't want nothing to do with that shit, man. Y'all are better than me because I am not dragging people's family members into the conversation. They family members don't got shit to do with what I said or what you said or what they said. I don't know why y'all do that. And listen, I got love for my man Sal. Say Like Podcast is one of my A1 day ones. Always showed me love, always been respectful to me. We have a great rapport and I got mad love for the brother. At the same time, I'm a truth teller. I ain't with that shit at all, Sal. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like people talking about my family members, and y'all can't catch me talking about people's family members. You can't. You got the one situation where dude was talking about my daughter and trying to be funny and being really disgusting and involving my daughter. And then I put his people there at that one time. That's the only time where I ever said that in response. Normally, and I'm not going to take it no further than that. I'm just not going to do it because family members don't have absolutely nothing to do with the people who's on YouTube most of the time. Now, if they have a channel together or I still don't even like doing it. I'm be honest. I still don't even like doing it. I'm going to come directly for that dude that came for me. And if his girl come for me and she got a man, then I'm gonna try to address the man to say, yo, homie, check your girl, man. Don't let your girl come at me like that. But other than that, man, like, nah, I don't think it's cool, bro. You asked me, so that's why I'm giving you an answer. Nah, I don't think it's cool. I didn't see it. I don't plan on seeing it. You know, I watch your other stuff. I don't plan on watching that shit. That shit, nah, man. No, man. Nah, bro. Nah. And we're going to talk about, it's a lot to get into today, man.
Wait, whoa. Partner, whoa. Pause, man. Hell nah, nigga. Hell nah. Pause, my brother. Pause.
Hell no. Hey, shout out to my man, Emperor Kojak 3 and 3 the Great Izzy Bands. He pulled the same stunt when he was beefing with Tariq Nasheed. And Tariq came back and said, I will take your beard, tie it into bantu knots, and beat the explicative out of you. Oh, Lord. LOL. What's up? What's up, Andrew Taylor? What's the deal, man? Random question. Who remembers Moy Freestyle? Recently watched the stream I missed a few days ago when Iz was thanking those who have been since day one. Shout out to Moy Freestyle, man, wherever he's at. He ran away with the plug. It's very informative. Shout out to Say Light Podcast. He says it's very informative. I keep telling people, leave us staff alone. I think y'all should listen to what Cell is saying. Leave Cell like alone. Leave him alone. He gonna scorch earth. Leave Cell and his lady alone. They will scorch earth. Okay, I respect that, but I make no mention of it's just an artistic mashup. Okay, Cell. I don't trust that shit, but okay. What's up, Bucket 88? What happened with Ron Mack? What do you mean? What happened with Ron Mack? I don't know what happened with Ron Mack. Yo, someone tell me what happened with my homie. I didn't hear nothing. Something happened with Ron Mack. Yo, someone let me know what's up. What y'all talking about? I haven't heard of nothing that happened with Ron Mack. I woke up feeling great today. I don't know what it is, but the calm of joy that pulsates through me. I pray all is well with you all today. Shout out to you, Smitty. I pray all is well with you today as well. Yeah, I haven't heard. Something happened to Ron Mack. Yo, Cell, tell me what you talking about, man. Don't put that out there. That's the homie, man. Don't put that out there and don't tell me what's going on, man. I'm just waiting to hear about this symbolism topic. That was eye-opening. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, but my man D-Rock, that's his brother, said, I haven't heard nothing either, but I'll call him real quick. Yeah, check on him. Make sure he all right. I didn't hear nothing that happened to Ron Mack. Shout out to my man D-Rock. Thank you, man. Keep me posted, man, because, that's bruh right there, man. That's family right there. Ron Mack is fam, so definitely want to make sure he's all right. So, yeah, man. So let me, before we get into the symbolism and all of that from the Olympics, and you know what I'm saying, kind of deeper dive into it. We're gonna talk about man, oh man. So shout out to Freezy and shout out to Beans. Shout out to Freezy and shout out to Beans. So Beans was talking about the other day, little podcast Beans was talking about the other day about, debating, like, debates and stuff. And he spoke to someone who's, I guess, a collegiate debater, from what I understand. And this young lady that's a collegiate debater, who I don't know who she is, I'm gonna be honest with you. But this young lady that's a collegiate debater was telling Beans that, yeah, when it comes to the deeper debates, he probably won't win because debates are just about winning. Debates are just about winning. And remember when I told y'all I didn't want to be a part of any debates. And a lot of people had problem with that. And they had issue with that. And they like, oh, well, you debate for free on these channels anyway. Now, first of all, it's not for free. You know what I'm saying? Especially on where I work at my particular business, which is here. It's not for free. You know what I'm saying? This is my business, right? With that being said, the second thing is this: when you are when I go back and forth, right? I'm going back and forth having a conversation. I'm conversing. I'm going back and forth with something that I'm passionate about or something that I believe. I'm going back and forth about something that I actually believe in and believe. This all gonna tie in because Freezy was talking about how in order to win in this game, you have to be dishonest and you have to be deceptive. You have to be a person that is messy and drama filled, and you have to actually create a character and create drama. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. It seems like it is true. I'm not going to lie to you. It seems like it is true. And the thing that I told you to put a pin in with the thing I told you to put a pin in with the Dr. Umar situation years and years ago with Sarah Suit and Seti was Dr. Umar has been able to play a character. This is the one place where I disagree with Freezy. Freezy seems to like Dr. Umar, likes his charisma, and seems to think that Dr. Umar actually has a heart for black people. Now, I can't speak to a man's heart. All I could do is speak to a man's actions. And to me, I don't look at what people say. I look at what people do. Right? I don't look at what people say. I look at what people do. Sel, please stop dropping the F-bomb. But yeah, Figgity, Father, Dr. Umar. Shout out to that. So what you do speaks so loud, I can't hear what you say. Who you are speaks so loud, I can't hear what you're saying. Right? People have a lot to say. And words can be deceptive. And I notice in these places, people twist up your words and twist up your intentions and manipulate your words against you and use what you say against you. And they turn it, they'll use the things that you said to them and they'll twist it up and turn it back to you like they made it up. It's very interesting. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's very, very interesting. And I noticed that people like me are at a disadvantage, right? I'm going to be real with you. People like me are at a disadvantage because people like me, I play the game fair. I'm going to call it like I truly see it. I'm actually being my authentic self and I'm being real up here. I didn't come up here with a character, even though obviously Izzy Bands is not my government name, right? At the same time, I didn't come up here with a character. Israel Mills is my management name, right? I've been Israel Mills Management since the early 2000s. That's my management name. Like I've legitimately been Israel Mills since the early 2000s. So that's way before I knew about a YouTube. That's way before I came up with a YouTube or anything like that. So I'm being my authentic self. I'm being who I am, good, bad, and ugly. Things that you all agree with and that you like and you love, and things that you all don't agree with at all and don't like about me at all. That's still me, right? And I keep it 100. And I'm not about to stoop to certain levels in order to quote unquote win. I'm not about to lie and be deceptive and deceive in order to quote unquote win. I'm not about to instigate or start trouble with somebody in order to create beef to keep a storyline going. Like, I'm just not going to do it. Anything that you've seen me in has been authentic. It's been because I really felt whatever way. I really said whatever thing. And you know what I'm saying? It was in response to whatever someone said to me or did. Now it's interesting. Somebody who I know of in real life. Let me shout out my man Cellulite. Thank you, Cellulite. F-bomb farm. Thank you. You must be about to give me this per F-bomb, but thank you, Cell, man. I appreciate it. $5 challenge. $5 challenge. Y'all be like my man Cellulite Podcast and my man JD1975. Thank y'all so much. Just $5. Listen, you can't even get a Happy Meal for $5 no more. So y'all hit the Cash App, support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Really appreciate you, Sal. Thank you, man. C-Pack said a win is a win. Yeah, I don't look at it like that. That's not what generation I come from, and I'm gonna get into that. That's not what generation I come from. A win is not a win. All wins are not wins. See, I wasn't bred on moral victories. There was no such thing as a moral victory. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, for that one F-bomb. Thank you. I appreciate it. Got you that one F-bomb. But thank you, Sal. Shout out to Big Tay85. Umar sold out the worst of the worst for his pleasure. It's sad. Yeah. See, when I was coming up, there was no such thing as moral victories. That didn't exist. So a win wasn't a win. You had to really win in order to win. You had to really win in order to win. When I was coming up, they didn't give out participation trophies and just a star just for showing up. Nah, if you showed up and you didn't show out, you was a loser. Now, you might have been a part of a winning team, and that's cool, right? But you at least had to be a part of the team. And in order to stay on the team, you had to pull your weight and do your share. Of course, on any team, there's some standouts. There's some exceptional people. There's some superstars. However, for the most part, there's role players and there's people that are stars in their role. And so you was taught and trained to be at least a star in your role, at least a superstar where you are, to be brilliant at the basics, to set a foundation and to be brilliant at the basics. So it's really hard for me. I'm going to keep it real. I'm at several disadvantages on YouTube. I'm going to be honest. I'm at several disadvantages on YouTube. Because the one thing is you either win or you lose. Like Ricky Bobby, you either you're first or you're last. And as silly of a statement as was, and people say, yeah, they're second, they're third, they're fourth. Nah. What he's saying is either you're a winner or you're a loser. If you didn't win, you didn't win. So it's an exercise in futility. It doesn't make sense for me to sit here and argue for the sake of arguing. That's dumb to me. That's a waste of time to me. Yo, I'm going to argue both sides of the argument to prove that I'm intelligent. What? That's a waste. Those are useless nigga facts. Let me just be honest with you. That's what I call useless nigga facts. I'm just going to argue for the sake of argument, and I can give you both sides of the argument, so I'm proving that I'm so much intelligent because I know both sides of the argument, and I'm going to win because I can argue both sides of the argument, which I could just make you look bad, even though what you might be saying might be useful, and I can use it for my own life, for my own improvement, for my own betterment. We had some sayings, and I told you I'm going to bring these sayings back. Don't throw the baby out with the bath water. Don't throw the baby out with the bath water. What's up, KP for KC5? What's the deal, man? All wins aren't created equal. They sure ain't. What's up? Mike Davis said, Gen X was raised with honor. Yes, we was. Honor up. Shout out to Dame Dash. Honor up. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. We were raised to have honor. We were raised to have respect. We were raised we were raised, man, I would not trade it in for the world. I would not trade it in for the world, man. The lessons, the life lessons that I learned, the life lessons that my parents taught me, you have 2 ears and 2 eyes and 1 mouth. So you're supposed to watch and you're supposed to listen twice as much as you talk. Yo, you can't talk about it if you ain't live it. If you're not about that, why are you going to talk about that if you're not about that? If you ain't lived that, how can you talk about that? It's interesting to me that we actually have people up here that have the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to argue people that have none of the experience. I'm talking about zero. There's people with no children, never been married, never had a long-term girlfriend, never had any of the results that will sit here and sit in a judgment position and sit in an exalted position in an argument and try to tell people who's living it what it is and what it's hitting for. These are people who have zero life experience. See, that's the thing. Like, it was an argument back with Cheeky. Shout out to my man Cheeky Banter, right? And there was a large group of people that was poo-pooing on Cheeky because it was like, yo, fam, how can you have these discussions and you don't have no experience? I think that anybody should be able to be a part of a discussion, right? So I felt cheeky on that. I think anybody should be a part of a discussion, but what can't happen and what should never happen is you take an authoritative, moral, high position on the subject and you have no experience. That makes absolutely no sense. And that's what this stuff breeds, because people have a couple of subs and because people made a couple of dollars on the internet, or because people have a certain amount of people watching, then that means automatically that they're an expert and they're in a position to tell people that lived it, that live it, that are in it, what it is and what it looked like and what it's supposed to be. How is that possible? How is that possible? I want someone to help me understand. How is that even possible? Yeah, they love to play devil's advocate. They just love the devil. Let's just be real, KP. They just love the devil. That's what it is. They love to play devil's advocate, all right, because they just love the devil. What's up, CBP 1012? Hey, Izzy. Work from home, gang. Keep me entertained until I log out at 5. What? Then I'm going outside, getting off the idiot box like my dad used to say. Yeah, they used to call television the idiot box. They sure did. Television programming. What's up, KO Black? What's good? But this is the good programming. I'm going to be honest with you. If you listen to cats that have experience, cats that lived it and got to the other side and are willing to share, that's not an idiot box, right? This is why, you know what I'm saying, if you get with experienced people that have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the people who not only lived it, but went through the other side of it, the people who came from the circumstances and situations like you, that have overcame the obstacles, the challenges, and the thwarts that you have overcame, that you're going through, those are the people that you should listen to. I'm just going to be honest and real with you. Those are the people that you should listen to. The people who come from the circumstances and situations that you come from and have overcome those circumstances and situations to create a better life, a better lifestyle, a better quality of life. Those are the people that you should listen to. Those are the people you should rock with. In my humble Negro opinion. Shout out to How To Man. In my humble Negro opinion, those are the people that you should operate with. I don't understand people who follow people who haven't been through anything. People who can't relate at all to what you're going through. People who haven't even lived half of what you even lived. I don't get it. I don't get it. Shout out to my man Stanley D-Rock the Block. Man, thank you, brother, for that 10 and 10, 10. Brother, y'all be like my man D-Rock. Support the show. Thank you, man.
Thanks, man.
It don't matter what the situation. I'm just trying to climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time.
I don't get it. What's up, my man? Black Man Unfiltered in the building. What's going on, family? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? But that's the problem. Smitty said it's not about who actually know Izzy. No, it's about who's more popular, bro. It's about if they like you or not. You can be right, but if they don't like you, then if the chat don't like you, that's it. Well, that's fine, but guess who suffers? It's not the person this is the funny thing. It's not the person that's giving you the wisdom that suffers. It's not the person that's sharing with you their experience that suffer. It's the fool who don't listen. See, a wise man is a man who learns from the experience and the lessons from another person. A fool is one who has to make their own mistakes. Right? A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. A fool has to make their own mistakes. So listen, it doesn't hurt the person sharing with you their life and their experience, because guess what? They've already been through it and they've already come to the other side of it. It don't hurt us. We've been through it. We've been through it. So we're already on the other side of it. So it don't hurt me if you listen to me or if you don't want to listen to me. I mean, that's your right. You can do what you want to do. You're a grown person. Right? So that don't hurt me. That don't cost me nothing. That doesn't take anything from me. Right? So yesterday was kind of a shout out to my homie Spillman. Shout out to my homie Sean Spillman. Y'all check out my homie Sean Spillman. It's interesting because I've always been a blunt and real person. When I say I don't lie, it's not like I'm a perfect human being, because I'm so far from perfect. I'm not Jesus, baby, like out the mud. Cody tried to say. I'm so far from perfect. When I say I don't lie, what that means is I'm not a person. I just tell the truth. I don't have that type of filter where y'all seen it yesterday. Y'all saw it yesterday in real time. Something that I didn't believe in, something that I didn't feel was true. I'm not gonna sell it. There's no way I could sell it. No matter how much love I have for you, no matter how much I care for you, no matter how cool we are, if it's something I don't believe in, if it's something that I'm not feeling confident about, there's no way I could sell it. So it's gonna come off very awkward. I'm gonna look very awkward. It's gonna look very uncomfortable. It's no way I could play it off, especially even in a live setting. Y'all saw that. If y'all was watching yesterday, y'all saw it in real time. If y'all was watching yesterday, y'all saw it in real time. There was no way. Y'all know there's all types of things that happen on live, and I'm able to adjust and I'm able to adapt. At the same time, the one thing that I'm not able to adjust and adapt to is me having to lie. So I'm at an extreme disadvantage on YouTube, especially according to what my man Freezy said last night, which makes a tremendous amount of sense. I don't come from a generation where we was trained to please people. We was actually trained to be individuals and independent thinkers. We actually was trained, programmed, and socialized to be able to think for yourself. I actually was trained. My dad did a tremendous job. My mom did a tremendous job in this one thing. They basically brainwashed me not to fall for peer pressure. They basically brainwashed me to be able to think for myself in the face of adversity, in the face of people trying to pressure me to do stuff. So the things that I ended up doing, good, bad, or ugly, were things that I actually wanted to do. And I did some pretty terrible things, right? So I'm not saying I've lived perfectly. I've done some pretty terrible, horrible, dumb things. I've done them, right? At the same time, everything I did was because that's what I wanted to do, not because I was trying to please anybody, or I was trying to be popular, or I was trying to get any credits, or I was trying to get any what y'all call clout. Like that, no. That wasn't a thing. Yo, the worst thing that you could be when I was coming up was to be a follower. Yo, put a 1 in the chat if any Gen Xers can relate to what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat if any Gen Xers can relate to what I'm saying. They taught us not to be followers. The movies taught us not to be followers. The followers were crash dummies. The followers were big dummies. The followers were people that were going to face destruction and doom. The followers were the ones in high school where you told them that there was a god doggone pool on the roof, and they went on the roof, and you got the roof locked on you, and your ass was stuck on the roof. The worst thing that you could be was a follower when I was coming up. The worst thing that you could be was a go along to get along when I was coming up. The worst thing that you could be when I was coming up was a dummy, someone who wasn't able to process information and able to decipher and able to think for yourself. That was the worst thing that you could absolutely be. So it's weird to me that now we have a society that almost everybody is a follower. Almost everybody is doing stuff for likes, clicks, and views. Almost everybody is doing stuff for the approval of other people. Exactly. You couldn't follow, copycat, or tag along. Bars. Cause you was a beat biter, don't stop taker, tell you to your face, you ain't nothing but a faker. No one wanted to be that. No one wanted to be that. You wanted to have your own style. You wanted to have your own swag. That's why when people talk about, I steal from this person, that person. Okay, yeah, you do. But yo, if I borrow something, I borrow it because I'm going to give you credit. I'm going to give the person that said it credit. I'm going to give the person that invented it credit because I understand that when I don't, that's me plagiarizing. That's me trying to pass that off like that's my work. That's me trying to pass that off as if I invented that. And no, in my mind, that's the worst thing I could be. It's someone who's a fake person. Because guess what? At the end of the day, every day, I got to look at myself in the mirror. I got to look at myself in the mirror. One thing that's really good about having your girl, right? Even though they watch the craziest movies ever, like my girl watched the craziest shit ever that I would never watch on my own. But because of how our schedules are, sometimes the only way that we could interact with each other is, you know what I'm saying, while she's sitting, chilling, unloading and watching TV. And sometimes that's beneficial because it gives me insight into things that I might not have normally been able to correlate. So follow me, because this is a little cheesy, but follow me. I'll admit that. And granted, I would not have watched this on my own. I promise y'all, right? What's up, D-Rock? Hey, salute to the mods in the chat. Too damn many to name. Shout out to that, man. Salute to everybody. My man, Young 41 in the building, needing to be liked. And when the approval of others is a weakness in my book. Yes, it is something that most Gen Xers don't care about. That's a bar. And see, I don't think that they really understand. I don't think that the younger generation really understands how much we really don't give a fuck. Pardon my F word. Pardon me. I got to put some money in jar. I don't think younger people really understand how much we could care less. We wasn't raised like that. I don't care what you think about me for real. I could care less. You think because you come in my chat and you say something, it's going to make me feel a type of way? It don't. All I'm going to do is roast you and you're going to end up being mad at me. You're going to end up being more mad at me than I am with you because I don't really care. Now, if you violate and start bringing family members into it and start bringing other people into it that don't have nothing to do with it, that you are treading on another line. Because I know how y'all young, slow people think now. I know how y'all young, slow people think, oh, well, why would you reply? Yo, I'm going to reply because that's how we was raised. We didn't let no bully us. We was raised to go and punch the bully in his mouth. And usually when you punch the bully in his mouth and F that bully up, That bully tries to be your best friend. That's how we was bred. That's how we was raised. That's how we was socialized, yo. You don't let nobody bully you. You don't let nobody take nothing from you. And you damn sure don't be following because, yo, if you don't have a plan for yourself, someone else has a plan for you and you ain't gonna like it. If you don't have a plan for yourself, someone else has a plan for you and you ain't gonna like it. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. I told y'all, I'm bringing back the sayings because I think the fact that the younger people don't have the sayings is the reason why they are so far away from. These sayings was beat into my head. Those that don't hear will feel. If you plan to fail, that means, you know what I'm saying? These sayings were beat in my head as a kid. So if they jump off a bridge, are you gonna jump off a bridge too? If they jump off a building, are you gonna jump off a building too? Learn how to be a leader. Don't be a follower. Followers are weak-minded. Followers are weak. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Look at this person. That was a follower. Look where it led to. Look at that. I'm just telling you the socialization and programming. So you think that I was programmed a certain way for the first 15 years of my life, and all of a sudden I'm gonna fall into something different. I'm not. I'm older and stuck in my ways. That's why when y'all talk about somebody being out of somebody's league and all this stuff, that stuff is foreign to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. That stuff is, we didn't think like that. We thought we was taught whatever the mind of a man could conceive and believe he could achieve. You can have, do, and be anything. That's what I was taught. However delusional that may be, you can have, do, and be anything. The only limitations that you have are the limitations that you put in yourself. The only roadblocks you have are the roadblocks that you create in your own mind. Your mind is a supercomputer. Your mind is a supercomputer. You are the greatest organism living to ever be created. However delusional that was. That's how we was trained. That's how we was brought up. You have won the greatest battle that you're ever facing in your life. You build out millions. You beat out millions and millions and millions of other sperms for the right to be able to exist, for the right to be alive. The fact that you are here means that you are somebody. You are somebody. Remember that? I am somebody. Y'all remember that? My Gen Xers know what I'm talking about. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any question? Don't be a dummy. Put your seatbelt on. Crash dummy, right? Y'all remember that? Right, Izzy? What you eat doesn't make me shit. Exactly. Facts. Bully beater number one. Real talk. Being a follower was a corny thing back then. Show us. That is true. What's up, dirty folks? Easy out here saying the 5 P's. I'm proud of you. Thanks, man. Hey, man, I'm just being real. I told you I'm gonna bring out the sayings. What's up, Jimmy Rucker? I'm still looking for the how people feel about the tab when I pay bills online. Y'all please let me know when that's a payment option. There's no how people feel tab. Exactly. There's no how people feel tab. You can't pay your bills with it. You can't live off of it. It's not sustainable. It's not going to build you nothing. It's not going to create nothing for you. See, I'm happy that I grew up the way I did in the time that I did, in the era that I did. Grew up in an era where things were organic and official. Like if you wasn't organic, if you wasn't official tissue, where I'm from, you was food. You could not, you had to be about what you said you was about. You had to be a consistent. Your word is your bond, and your bond is your life. If you say it, you got to do it. If you say what you mean what you say. Your yays are yays and your nays are nays. So all this fluidity, all this god doggone cosplay, all this god doggone fantasy island position that people are playing, all of this daggone daggone characters and caricatures and daggone avatars of themselves. I don't know nothing about that. And if it means I grow slow, I grow slow. If it means I don't get no subs, I don't get no subs. If it means that y'all are going to turn on me, it is what it is. But yo, one thing for sure, two things for certain. If a man don't stand for something, he fall for any damn thing. I'm giving y'all the sayings. Well, I'm giving y'all the sayings. And that is my favorite one. If a man don't stand for something, he fall for anything. That's my favorite saying, even as a kid. Y'all call it standing on your square. Well, we call it standing on the square. Y'all call it standing 10 toes down. We grew up with my word is my bond, and my bond is my life. Think about that. Listen to those. My word is my bond, and my bond is my life. So that means you don't break, like my man Scarface said, all I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for nobody. All I have in this world is my word and my balls, and I don't break them for nobody. My man Jim Rat 08 is, I think, and Grow Rich is your favorite book. Most of your sayings come from that book. That has to be the best book I've read in a long time. Shout out to you, man. It's one of my favorite books, but this is the thing, Jim Rat 08. When you read so many books, it's just in you. Like, yo, like I got all, when you read so many daggone books, it's just in you. When you read it, when you live life, you read the books, you gone through the seminars, you had the experience, you came through the other side, it's in you. Thy word have I hid in my heart that I may not sin against thee. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It's in you. It's in you. It's in you. And yo, this is another thing. We had to read the books. Because the OGs where I come from weren't telling you shit. Everything was clandestine information. Everything was withheld. The game is to be sold, not told. We weren't given shit. Everything we got, we had to earn it. And I'm thankful. And I'm grateful. We didn't have no Google. We didn't have no Bing. We didn't have no computer. We didn't have no shit, especially if you lived in the hood. A computer? Shit. We had no cell phones. A cell phone? A cell phone when I was coming up. Hold on. A cell phone when I was coming up. God doggone this damn big right here. This is a cell phone. This is a cell phone case. Like this damn big. You carry it, and it was like 3 times as thick, and it had the thing, and it was like a big ass phone. We had no, man, come on, man. In the 80s, that was a cell phone. A god doggone. Come on, man. Yeah, we had the Dewey Decimal System. We was learning how to program. I'm gonna tell you how it was us coming up. We learned how to program the computers. They taught us logos, the original language of programming for computers. And none of us had no computer where I come from in our house. None of us. You was lucky if you got some encyclopedias, there's some Britannicas. You could look it up. You could look it up then. You can look it up then. You have some Britannicas, but no. So the wisdom, the knowledge, the information that you got, you had to go get it. Yeah, DOS and logos. That's a damn fact. That's a damn fact, Dirty. Yep, it had DOS or logos. That's a damn fact. The computer, that was the original computer programming language, and they was teachers. In order to get the mouse to move, you had the god doggone type in damn codes and prompts and all types of shit to get the mouse to move. To get the mouse to move. To get the cursor to move 1 inch, you had to type in 2 lines of command. We still had typewriters. Not word processors, typewriters. Shout out to my man, JimRat08. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Thanks, man.
My man, JimRat08. I'm gonna so we don't mess up the flow of the show. I'm gonna celebrate as it come in. When I get 5 all together, then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna celebrate y'all. But thank you very much, JimRat08. I appreciate it. $5 challenge, yo. Y'all hit the Cash App, support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. If you're listening, there are some things that you could take out of this. Yes, I'm telling you my experience, right? At the same time, what I'm telling you is about a mindset. I'm telling you about a mind state. And like they say, if you change your mind, you'll change your life. If you change your mind, you'll change your life. How you view a thing is how you see a thing, and how you see a thing is how it will be to you. Shout out to my homie Sean Simmons. How you view a thing is how you see a thing, and how you see a thing is how it will be to you. So if you're able to understand how to think, how to be a critical thinker, how to really be able to take in information and dissect it and disseminate it, then this was $1 million worth of game right here in my story that I'm telling you. Shout out to Clever. What's up, man? I'm an early millennial, but we believe a lot the same. Yep, shout out to that. I think, yeah, a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all are our little brothers and little sisters. A lot of the early millennials, y'all were brothers and sisters with the Gen Xers. It's like your parents, a lot of our parents had one more. Matter of fact, almost all my aunties, shout out to my auntie, one of my aunties, I grew up, I woke up this morning, I was thinking about you, auntie. I love you. I pray that you're doing well. I pray everything is well. Shout out to my aunt Faye. I'm gonna say your name. Shout out to my Aunt Faye. I woke up and I was thinking about you. It was heavy on my mind and on my heart. I love you, and I pray everything is well for you. I pray you're doing well. I haven't spoke to you in a while, but all my aunties except for her had another child. All my aunties except for her had another child. So all my first cousins are Gen Xers. All my first cousins are Gen Xers except for the younger ones, which are millennials. And all of them have older Gen Xers, brothers or sisters. Mostly sisters. But that's how that was. I have a brother that's a millennial. I'm the oldest, but my sisters and brothers with me are all Gen Xers, but my little brother is a millennial. About 10 years later, that's how it was, and that's how it was for a lot of us. So yeah, y'all millennials, y'all had the opportunity to grow up with us, and a lot of, because y'all was our brothers and sisters, not our children, y'all was able to get the same thing that we got. Even though, let's keep it real, when you have an older Gen X brother or sister and you're a millennial, you had it a whole lot easier than your Gen X brothers and sisters did. Let's just be honest, but it is what it is. It's okay. It is what it is. Y'all, what? Y'all old as hell. Bring back my VHS Corno tapes, booty wall 6. I'm getting cussed out. Yo, that's wild, man. That's wild. Yo, there's a place. There's a place for you, Trucker. Hey, for video games, I had the Atari 2600. Wasn't no Sega or Nintendo systems back then, or I went to the arcade. Yeah, most of us went to the arcade because it was easier to pay some quarters and play on their games than to buy a system, especially if you had it. Yeah, you're a Zenit. Yeah, you don't quite make the Zenit, but it's all good. Hey, what's good, family? What's good? When I was a baby and toddler, I had 8 tracks. Wow, records, cassettes, CDs were all over in Japan. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Yeah, being raised by your grandparents, clever, would do it. Shout out to In the Highest One. Can I tell y'all a story of our time about me? As long as it ain't disgusting or have any trigger words, sure, In the Highest One. As long as it ain't crazy or have no trigger words, absolutely. You good. We family. You can share. It's all good. As long as there ain't no trigger words or no docs or no crazy stuff, you good. You good. But the point is, yeah, no GPS. Yeah, Young 41 said no GPS. It wasn't no GPS. We had to know how to read a map. We had to know how to use a compass and read a map. Yep, no GPS. We had to know the street. You had to know the streets or be able to read a compass or a map. Our OGs was selling it or smoking it. Let's be real. They wasn't really teaching. Nope. I'm being honest. A lot of our parents, like with money stuff, a lot of our parents didn't know that Zach Morris official Motorola. Yep. The official Motorola, the StarTech. Yep. Shout out to that. Well, when I first put my business online, it went last on the market cap and has never come down to this day. Shout out to you, man. Salute. Hey, Plain Jane Abadi, how you doing? I like technology as it is now. Yeah, technology is cool, but you got to understand when the more technologically advanced we are, the less we are into humanity. Okay, so the more technologically advanced we are, the less that we are humane. Let's just be honest. The more technologically advanced we are, the more we move away from humanity and interpersonal relationships. And so while technology does afford us a lot of things and afford us to do a lot of things, it moves us further away from humanity. It moves us further away from interpersonal relationships. Clever said, heck nah. No, that's a fact, Clever. That's not even a speculation. That's a fact. That's just a fact. That's a fact. That's not even a speculation. Yeah, then we had pagers. Yep, we had pagers, no doubt. It was past the market cap and never came down to this day. Okay, shout out to that. You just released a new one, a new model. I guess you say I just released a new model last week. Shout out to I just renewed. Okay, shout out to that. I remember when some of the technology we have now has made us dumber and more lazy. Yeah, when people don't know the capital. Yo, somebody asked, this dude was asking, now I should have clipped it. This dude asked, you know how these dudes go around and they ask these street market questions? What was the question? Oh, what city was the Boston Tea Party in? And the people couldn't answer that. What city was the Boston Tea Party in? See, yes, it's great to have the answers at the drop of a dime, right? It's great to have the answers at the snap of a finger, a drop of a dime. However, The problem is when you are reliant and you are dependent upon something else to give you the answers, you don't know how to go and get the answers for yourself. You become lazy-minded and you begin to lack critical thinking skills. Like Corey said, when we used to have to know the streets, remember the street names and stuff like that, remember people's phone numbers, remember that was an exercise that kept us sharp. That was an exercise that kept us on point. That was an exercise that kept our mind working. But now all the answers are being given to you. So you no longer have to think. You don't even fill your head with that stuff. That's easy. That's easy playing Jana Batty. She says, how does technology put a lower value? And that's not what I said, though. I didn't say it puts a lower value on humanity. I said the more technologically advanced we are, the more we get away from humanity. I didn't say it puts a lower value on humanity. The more technologically advanced we are, the more we get away from humanity. That was a case in point. Case in point is because what separates humans from other beings is what? Our capacity to think. Our capacity, our brain power, and our capacity to create, our capacity to be ingenuitive, our capacity to think and have critical thinking skills. That's what separates us from the other beings and beasts of the earth. However, when you are so lazy-minded that all the answers are right there to you, and you're used to being able, and all you know is going to Google, Google, Siri, whatever else, Bixby, whatever else, what's la 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 la, and then they tell you at the drop of a dime. You don't know how to get the answer for yourself. You no longer, you start to calcify, atrophy your mind. It's like if you've ever had a broken bone or you ever had a sprained ankle or a sprained bone or something like that. I mean, a sprained ligament or something like that, and you wrap it up and you put it in a cast, or you put it in a soft cast or whatever. Then you're not using the muscles, you're not using it. It begins to shrink and get small. It's the same thing with your mind. Your mind is a muscle. Your brain is a muscle. And if you don't use your brain, you lose your brain. Your brain is a muscle, and if you don't use your brain, you lose your brain. See, we was taught readers are leaders. If you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book. You have to be 10 times better than your counterparts. So what that did was that programmed us to go hard in the paint. And like I said the other day, a revelation I got was, how can you get it out the mud when you don't want to get in the mud to begin with? How can you get it out the mud when you don't want to get in the mud to begin with? You don't want to get dirty. You don't want to get dirty. Get your fresh ones with no dirt on it. You don't want to get your fresh fit with no dirt on it. How can you get dirty? Your Crocs, I'm sorry. Y'all don't want to get y'all Crocs dirty. Y'all don't even wear shoes with god doggone backs or laces anymore. Come on, fam. What are we talking about? You wear your pants down to your ankles. How are you supposed to be able to run? How are you supposed to be able to evade? How are you supposed to be able to maneuver and go to tactical stuff? You ain't got no damn shoes on. You've been socialized to wear flops and Crocs all the damn time. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Y'all don't see what they're doing to you? They're making you soft, and they're making you soft targets and easy targets. You're signing up to destroy yourself. I guess people use their phone today, and it's over for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. People lose their phone today, and it's over. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yo, yeah, if you lose your phone, you lost your life. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be real. What's that, KO Black? Facts. I used to remember phone numbers exactly when I was a kid, but since I got a cell phone in my late teens, I can't remember phone numbers at all. What you don't use, you lose. This is a saying that has not been said in a while. I have not heard it in a while. What you do not use, you lose. I'm going to say it again. What do not use, you lose. It begins to atrophy, meaning it begins to shrink, meaning it begins to get weak, meaning it begins to shrivel up. You don't have the same capacity that you used to have. When you don't use it, you lose it. When you don't use it, you lose it. Most people don't even remember the main phone numbers they call all the time. Just press a number to dial the person. Yo, you know what? When I went to seminars, they used to do something like this to show you how unaware you really are. They say, yo, look, they say real quick, cover the face of your watch. I'll give you $500 if you could tell me on the face of your watch, does it have numbers or does it have a symbol? What's the symbols? What is this? What is that on your watch with your face covered? I'll give you $500. Most people can't answer that. Most people are not aware of what's going on. Most people are living on autopilot, just going through routines and shit, thinking that they're living. That's not living. That's existing. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Now, that's one reason why I like Drake to this day. That was the illest line that I've ever heard in a rap song. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. That was one of the realest lyrics I've ever heard in a rap song. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. There's a difference between existing and survival and living and thriving. There's a huge difference. It's like night and day. And the difference between living in existence and survival and thrival lives here. The same life, you could make it a heaven or you could make it a hell. By what's in your mind, what you put in your mind, what you feed yourself, what you feed your spirit, what you feed your body, how you operate. What are you spending your time on? Are you building? And who are you spending your time with? We're about to transition. And who are you spending your time with? How can Dr. Umar be a leader when he has chosen a harlot or someone who presented herself to be a harlot for a bride? Uh-oh. How can Dr. Umar consider himself a leader, or you consider Dr. Umar a leader or someone who deserves to be listened to when he has chose a known? Now listen, one could argue your girl could be out there in the streets and you might not know it, especially if you come from somewhere to somewhere, but we could argue that all day long because I could tell you a few ways that you'll know if your girl is out there. But that's a whole different subject, right? If y'all want to open up the panel, then we might be able to talk about that. But you have chosen a self-proclaimed harlot, a self-proclaimed Jezebel, a self-proclaimed succubus, a self-proclaimed. That's who you chose to wife up and to marry. How are you worthy of leadership? Where that's not even a healthy thing for a man at all, to choose a Jezebel spirit, to choose a harlot, to choose a woman who has been loose among the people or made herself seem like she was loose among the people. Uh-oh. Then we had the old school TVs, the joints that literally used to weigh up to 50 pounds at least. Yep, the big backs. We call them the big backs for real. We call them the big backs for real. Plain Jane and Bag said books are online for information also. I see learning still takes place and always will. That's how I see it as I think for myself. Well, most people, it's a difference. So number one, it's a difference between reading a book and listening to an Audible or listening to a book. It's a difference. I have both. I have Audible too, but I also have physical books. And a lot of times my Audible books are the same as my physical books. Just to be able to reiterate and to be able to put in my subconscious that which I've already read, to refresh myself, to remind myself. But most of my audio books or audible books are the same books that I have in my actual library. Matter of fact, 95% of them are the same. Clever said deep quotes. Thank you. Classic Creole said, right. I knew I was becoming a man when all my clothes were considered work clothes. Shout out to that. Trying to kick you're trying to kick at in Crocs. Yeah, exactly. Heck, I still got my late grandma's phone number in my phone, and she's been gone for almost 17 years. My condolences, fam. My condolences. Sorry for your loss, family. I remember phone numbers and how to use a map. Shout out to you. Hey, everybody need to get back on a map. Dirty Folks said most people want a comfortable slavery. Never mind. Here you go. Yeah, yo, Dirty. I know you're right. I know you're right. It just don't sound right, but I know you're right. Now you can't even use cash for really anything. Oh Lord. I wonder if they'll ever get rid of it, to be honest. Oh, yeah, cash is on its way out. You cannot turn hoes 304s into housewives. Ludacris said it best. Everybody. That's an old saying too. You don't turn a 304 into a housewife. You don't turn a 304 into a housewife. Jim. Yo, that's a little different. Yo, if Jimmy Rucker said a pimp marries the last 304 that stays with him, that's a little bit different, Jimmy Rucker, because the problem with being a pimp and being a 304 is y'all are one and the same, just at different sides of the spectrum. Y'all are different sides of the same coin. The same mentality that will make you pimp a woman is the same mentality that makes that woman run on the track or get on the track. And you're talking to somebody who had the game down flat. I had the game down flat naturally. I naturally had the game down flat. It's rules to the game. At the same time, it's one and the same thing. When I realize how detrimental it is, that's why most of the pimps, most of them, I'm not saying there's not any, but most of the pimps either get strung out on drugs, fall to prison, have some very uncurable diseases, or just lose their mind. Think about it. And end up broke. Because they the same thing. It's like the dealer it's like the user and the supplier. It's two sides of the same coin. And that's the problem that most people don't realize with the destruction that they try to put for other people. Yo, the traps, the snares, these daggone optics that you ninjas run around here with, and this disparaging, this malicious disparaging of people's character and purposely manipulating and lying. There's a way unto a man that seems righteous, but that way only leads unto destruction and death. Yeah, you think you getting away with something right now. It's all fun and games right now, but it's never fun when the rabbit got the gun. See, this is the problem. It's never fun when the rabbit got the gun. All you people that set traps and snares and lie and manipulate and scandalize people and lie on their name and their reputation, cool. It's cool for now. But when that stuff come back it will a 1,000-fold, 10,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold to you. When you have to reap what you put out there, when you have to live with the energy that you put out there, it ain't so fun. And that's why I never went in this lifestyle right here. That's why. Even though I had the game down flat, I was a natural. I had the game down flat. I was a natural. But I understand energy. I understand energy. I understand that, yo, what a man sows, that shall he also reap. You can't, what you put out there is absolutely going to come back in one form or another. It's no such thing as nothing else. The law of reciprocity, the law of correspondence, the law of just Isaac Newton's law. Hey, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's just a fact. The law of sowing and reaping, however you want to say it. Karma, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it, best believe it exists. And if you don't believe in the creator, and if you don't believe in the Most High, you're a fool, but it is what it is. You don't have to. But best believe you don't have to believe in gravity for it to affect you. You don't have to believe in gravity for it to affect you. You don't have to believe in certain things in universal law for it to have an effect on your life and have an effect on you. Umar ain't a pimp though. He's a mark. There's a huge difference. Yeah, I agree with that. But he is we'll get into that maybe later. He's not a pimp, but he's a mark when it comes to women, but he's not a mark overall. I think he knows what he's doing. Hey, don't Suki wear weave? Something Dr. Umar speaking against? Yeah, I think she took out the weave, though. I think she took out the weave. That's why she was wearing the hat. Wait, is he the P? Nah, I wasn't. That's how rumors get started. I wasn't. I'm just saying I had the game down flat. I never was a P. No, I never was a P. No. I never was a P. I ended up kind of gigoloing for a little while, but I never was a P. You know what I'm saying? I never was a P. Stop it is, you were slack it on your Mac. Hey, shit. I ain't never slack on my Mac, man. I put it in my pocket like a rocket and made that chick. Man, come on, man. Don't make me do it to you, Jimmy Rucker, man. Don't make me do it to you, man. Don't make me start spitting ism on you, family, man. Come on, man. I had the game down flat, man. Like four flats on a Cadillac. Player, don't. Hey, man, never, man. Never question my Mackin, man. My Mac is top notch, because I live by a game. I live by the code. Man. I live by the code, but I ain't never put nobody on the stroll. You feel me? Because I understood a long time ago. I was watching. A wise man is one who learns from the mistakes of others. I was watching. I can't lie though. That lifestyle at first seemed extremely glamorous to me. It seemed extremely what do you call it, man? I wanted to live that lifestyle, so I thought. But the more I started to explore myself, and the more I started to explore that lifestyle, I was like, yo, that ain't for me, man. It ain't for me. You can ask my mama, man. You can ask my mama. I told what I told her. You ask my mama what I told her, man. Hey, exactly. Izzy, I used to hustle bras back in the day. I was a magnificent one too. Once I graduated from high school, I retired my jersey. Yeah, see, it's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. It's a cold world, man. Bundle up. I had a track so solid, even the cops didn't mess with it. They couldn't bust my bra. See, I ain't never put nobody on stroke. See, Emperor Code a little more cold than me. I ain't never put nobody on stroke, never had nobody on the track. But you know what I'm saying? I could have. It's about a lot of things, Chalk. It's not just about Dr. Umar, but he looks smitten with Suki. I don't see an issue. Of course you don't see an issue. Of course you don't. Of course you don't see an issue. You got eyes, but you cannot see, ears, but you cannot hear, nor do you understand. Of course you don't see an issue. Of course not. It's not a problem. It's not surprising to me that you don't see an issue with it. It's not surprising to me that you don't see an issue with it. But when he looking like Joe Smith, then everybody gonna be like, yeah, I told you so. I told you so. When he looking like Columbus Short or like Eddie Winslow, everybody gonna be like, I told you so. I told you so. When he looking like Tay Diggs out here in these streets, then everybody gonna be like, I told you so. I told you. Fam, y'all, man, these spirits, man. Everything that glitters isn't gold, man. And just because you could do it, don't mean you should do it. Everything that glitters isn't gold. That's another saying that he used to say all the time. Everything that glitters isn't gold, and just because you should do it, just because you could do it, don't mean you should do it. You heard? A lot of people think karma won't come back because it hasn't happened directly. It always comes back, direct, indirect, to you, a family member, a close friend, etc. Exactly, and you always gonna feel it too. Gigolo is a more honorable than a P. Neither one of them is. Let's just be honest, Corey. Neither one of them is. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, neither one of them shits is cool, man. Gigolo or damn P is not cool. Neither one of it. But at least as a gigolo, you giving some service. You giving something for what you getting. At least as a gigolo, you giving a lot. You giving something. But there's karma for gigolo, man. It's karma for all this shit, man. And it ain't cool, man. It ain't cool, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, my favorite line back in the day is all I do is count money and touch bats. Talk ish, swallow spit, you dig? Hey, man. Illustrious. Shout out to the Izzy Gigolo. Price was high. That's what I've heard in these streets from ladies. Come on, man. That nigga. Yo, come on, fam. Said Trucker. Come on. Why you trying to start trouble, man? Come on, Trucker. I don't even know how that nigga name could be used in this chat. I don't even say that nigga name no more. I don't know what you heard about me, but it can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillacs, no perms you can't see. But I'm a mother. But I never brought the Mackett-ish home, never. I respected my mom, grandma, aunts, and female cousins. Hey, Trucker Yale was a collector of Thunder Rats back in the day until I got shot and said, deuces, damn, man. Maybe he will be good for her. Oh, my God, bruh. See, if y'all keep listening to these women, y'all gonna be in trouble, man. You don't save her. She in the words of the great philosopher, Project Pat and them, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You can't be no rest haven for 304s. You can't be a rest haven for 304s, man. Did a Jezebel break your heart? No. Nope. Not at all. Nope. Did a Jezebel break your heart? Now, is Dr. Umar will raise that black empowerment pimp hand? Shit. Where's Clay Davis when you need him? Where is Clay Davis when you need him, man? Where's my ninja Clay Davis at? Come on, fam. What? Man, he is a rest haven, man.
Shit.
He's a rest haven. But again, listen, I generally don't like to talk about people's spouses. Like, I generally don't like to talk about people's spouses, especially after they get married. At the same time, if you're supposed to be a leader, if you're positioning yourself and proposition yourself and putting yourself in a position where you're supposed to be a leader, where you're supposed to be someone who's supposed to be looked up to by the children, by Black boys, and you are showing them an example of a man that would marry a 304, wow. I don't know that you just met last year. Let's keep it real. All right. I'm here we go. We're gonna get into it, man. Let's keep it a buck. We're gonna go through this. Man. He married a 304 that he just met last year. They just met last year. Allegedly, shout out to the angry man. Allegedly, and again, this could be a lie. But allegedly, they got married. I'm hoping it's a lie, but even if it's a lie, this just goes how far people go, man. This internet shit is crazy, man. So, shout out to my homie, the angry man. We're gonna play the angry man short. Salute to the angry man. And we're gonna go through the timeline, man. We're gonna go through the timeline. We're gonna get into it. Let's go. They's married now, angry man. Remember this
song, right? You said you want to Dr. Umar, right? Yeah. So how would you shoot your shot with Dr. Umar?
But I love a Pan-African king.
King
Kong. King Kong consciousness. I'm very pro-Black, so I care about my people. And I feel like if I was to pick somebody to on, it would be Dr. Umar. And that's what I said in Grinch. Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now. I want to Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now, because I do got that woke.
She said, I will be intimate with Dr. Umar, and I will make him woke right now.
She said,
if I was to meet Dr. Umar, he would shoot his shot with me, because he gonna see me Black chocolate conscious queen that need a little guidance and daddy issues, and I feel like he know exactly what to do with me.
He would shoot his shot because he would see that I'm an all-natural chocolate conscious queen in need of a little guidance and some daddy issues. We could lead a revolution, Suki Hana and Dr. Papa. Let's just call her Sukipapa.
In your song, right? You said you want Dr. Umar, right? Yeah. So
Sukipapa, Dr. Sukipapa. This is your shit, Dr. Suki God doggone Papa. Here we go.
Nigga, what? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Dr. Suki, every time, man, this is the gift that keeps on giving. Every time I go back to this, I get a chuckle in the midst of my belly. I'm gonna rewind this. I don't care what y'all say. I gotta rewind. Hold on.
In your song, right? You said you want to Dr. Umar, right? Yeah. So how would you shoot your shot with Dr. Umar?
But I love a Pan-African king.
King Kong.
King Kong consciousness. I'm very pro-Black, so I care about my people. And I feel like if I was to pick somebody to on, it would be Dr. Umar. And that's what I said in Grinch. Dr. Umar.
Yep. That looks like a sister that should be attached to some movement for Black people. That looks like a sister that really cares about the imagery and about the portrayal of the imagery of Black people, so-called Black people, melanated people, that looks like somebody that we should really allow to be up in it. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't she doing her thing like twerking on like a 10-year-old or something like that? Wasn't like last year she was twerking on a 10-year-old or something. I don't know. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but you know what I'm saying? The sharpest knife in the world. Yeah, she had a song called Grinch. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you were talking about another celebrity couple from the space. Oh, nah, man. I'm talking about Dr. Umar and yo, come on, y'all. I don't be doing subliminals. Is this your king and queen? Is this your king and queen? Yeah, Dr. Umar going down. Is he gonna fall into the stadium coochie? Oh, Lord. Is this your king? Is this your king? Man, this is absolutely insane. Oh my God. I hope they are married. LOL. I hope they are married. What are you talking about? CBP 1012. Why? Why? Shit. Men can't resist. Shut your the lie detector determined that not Dr. Umar nigga.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Goddamn lie. Some of my bitch.
Yeah, man, you shut your lying nigga lips up. I'm sick of this.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Let's be real. Dr. Umar is not a community leader. He don't run anything but his mouth. What does he lead? A lie? He leads a lie about that school that's 20 years old. They ain't been open in 20 years. Hey, JD 1975 said Dr. Umar is going to be a DNC with Kamala and Sukipapa with Kamala. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God, bruh. Oh, my God, bruh.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Oh, my God. Bruh.
What's up, Lord ADS? My bad, JD. That's crazy. That's insane. She's your queen to be. Ew. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're going to go through time. This was last year, family. I just want y'all to understand that if they did get married, that which is alleged, that's what that scene was. Dr. Umar and Suki and Sukipapa, as they're affectionately called now. The Sukipapas, they allegedly got married. You know what I'm saying? They allegedly got married. But let's go. I digress. We're gonna play this.
Leave him woke right now. I want to Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now. Because I do got that woke.
She said, I will be intimate with Dr. Umar and I will make him woke right now.
If I was to meet Dr. Umar, he would shoot his shot with me because he gonna see me
Oh,
black chocolate conscious queen that need a little guidance and daddy issues, and I feel like he know exactly what to do with me.
He would shoot his shot because he would see that I'm an all-natural, chocolate, conscious queen in need of a little guidance and some daddy issues. We could lead a revolution, Suki Hana and Dr. Papa. Let's just call her Sukipapa.
All right, so look, it looks like it's a conflicted story. So, okay, in April, Dr. Umar denies marrying Sukiana, okay? But in April, it says Umar Johnson, rapper Sukiana, who kept their alleged romance a secret from the public. Let me see. Married Sukiana. Let's see. Maybe this was a joke. Maybe this was a hoax, but we did see it.
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that suspicious?
Umar, and I will make him woke right now. She said, I want to be intimate with Dr. Umar, and I will make him woke right now. That's what my sister Suki Hana from Wilmington, Delaware said. That's what my sister Suki Hana from Wilmington, Delaware said.
Wait, ain't his school in Wilmington, Delaware? Suspicious. Ain't his school in Wilmington, Delaware? Oh, Lord. What's up, Genesis IM? Hey, just logged on. Oh, Lord. Good to see you, Genesis. What's going on, girl? Hey, she gonna get free tuition for sure now with the school. Oh, Lord. If a man can tame a wild beast, he's a great leader, right? Yo, yes, please be married. I don't know. Let's see though. Hold on. Let's play a couple of these first before we get into it.
That's what Umar, and I will make him woke right now.
I want to see this. This is disgusting.
Nah, this is ridiculous. Dr. Umar, I find this suspicious. This took me. I thought it was revolution before romance, consciousness before cookies. Thought you was too divine. Right here, I thought she asked each and well, you declined. But I guess they kept flowing. I don't know what type of bond these two got going, but I wasn't ready. I don't know. I just feel like she fed bro that spaghetti every drip. If Kev Samuels was alive, he'd have been looking like this. Head deep. I guess every man woke to good she put him to sleep. Nah, I can't condone this. Only 3 words for this. Brother, stay focused.
Only 3 words for you, brother. Stay focused. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That is hilarious, man. Oh my God, bruh. Please say it's not so. All right, so we're gonna get. Wait, no, there's a couple more. Hold on.
Would you rather have dinner with?
All right, there's no.
Nah,
more.
this ridiculous. Dr. Umar, I find this suspicious. This took me. I thought it was revolution before romance, consciousness before cookies. Thought you was too divine. Right here, I thought she asked each and well, you declined. But I guess they kept flowing. I don't know what type of bond these two got going, but I wasn't ready. I don't know. I just feel like she fed bro that spaghetti every drip. If Kev Samuels was alive, he'd have been looking like this. Head deep. I guess every man woke to good she put him to sleep. Nah, I can't condone this. Only 3 words for this. Brother, stay focused. Nah, this ridiculous.
All right, let's go here real quick. Let's go here real quick, family. Let's go here real quick. Now, I'm noticing something that I didn't quite notice before, but let's see what this is here for, okay? This is from Dr. Umar Johnson marries rapper Sukipapa in private Delaware wedding ceremony. So let's see if this. Now, this was in April, so I don't know. This was probably April Fool's, man. I'm looking at it. It's April 1st of this year. This is probably April Fool's, man. This is probably April Fool's, man. Hopefully, this is April Fool's. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's no way possible that Dr. Umar could do this, man. There's no way possible. This would be like one of the biggest disappointments ever. This I see April 1st. Hopefully this is an April Fool's joke, man. Hopefully this was an April Fool's joke and they was just lying. Yeah, I don't know either Classic Creole because they had a few pictures where they was up close and personal, but you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could kind of twist and manipulate pictures. So we're gonna stay tuned and just see. Hopefully, I beg your pardon. Hopefully this is a joke, man. I'm hoping that this is an April Fool's. I'm praying that this is not true, man, because there's no way in the world. Yo, he would lose all credibility if this is true, family. If it's true, man, just keep it a secret, Dr. Umar. It's between you, God, and your queen to be. Cat in the hat face ass. Yo, y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong. Yeah, that's why I believe nothing people say on April 1st. Nothing. Exactly. It was an April 1st. So I didn't notice that at first. So I'm going to back out of that one. I'm gonna back out of that one. I didn't notice that at first, and then I seen the date, and because the other stuff that I had saw didn't have that date on it. So I'm gonna back out of that one. Let's just say for right now that Dr. Umar has not married Sukipapa, and we're just gonna leave it like that. We're just gonna leave it like that. There was a little close. There was a little cozy. There was a little close and cozy, and that did look like marital garb. That looked like marital garb. Isn't he already married? No, he's not, Chop. No, he's not already married. Nope. If he's not married to Sukiana, he's not married. Nope, he's not already married. She not free from infection. She to be used at his discretion. Good one, man. Good one. Good. They got married. Yo, Teddy P said they got married. Come on, Teddy P. I don't know. Question mark. Please, question marks. Question mark. I don't know, man. I don't know. Nah, it makes sense. This is why he been trimmed to get everybody else, trying to get everybody else take care of them BM's kids. Oh, Lord. I'm not hating. That's not hating. I'm not hating, but come on, you can't be the King Kong of consciousness and get married to the... Umar got married to 2 women a few years ago. That was a PR stunt. That was a PR stunt. He didn't marry those sisters. He did not marry those sisters. That was a PR stunt. And that wasn't even a marriage celebration. That was like a cookout. Yo, Corey, that wasn't even a marriage celebration. That was like a cookout. Yo, listen, if y'all want to open up the panel, man, if y'all want to open up the panel and kick it, we just need 8 people at least $10 a piece. We just need 8 people at least $10 a piece, and we will open up the panel. 8 people at least $10 a piece, and we will open up the panel. All right. In the meantime, between time, we're going to talk about the symbolism. I went over this a little bit yesterday, but I didn't really dive into it deep. I don't even know if I really want to. I'll be honest with you, man, because this is so like, yo, I'm just gonna do it like this. Because man, I just can't believe. I'm being honest, man. I can't believe how wicked of a place we live. So when I said God guard me, that's a line from Lupe Fiasco. God guard me from the ungodly. Check this out, man. So they got the village people back here, right? And this is from the 2024 Paris Olympics in the introduction. They got the village people back here, and this is supposed to be a depiction of the Last Supper. But now, this blue guy, Diocese, I think it is. Hold on, let me just give y'all the propers on it. All right. Okay. So, Dionysus, I think it is, in Greek mythology is the god of wine, pleasure, fertility, festivity, and more. He is known as Bacchus by the Romans, and name that comes when from a frenzy. He is said to cause Baccaria. Okay, so this is the Greek god of fertility. Okay, so that blue guy is the Greek god of fertility. Okay, just to give you. So this is some paganistic, heathenistic shit that they got going on right here. Okay, so allegedly the village people are supposed to be the 12 disciples, and this creature right here is supposed to be a representation of Yahshua. Allegedly, y'all see the sun, and you see the rays coming from the sun. That's supposed to be a representation of Yahshua. And then Dionysus. Dionysus. Yeah, Dionysus. Yeah. Okay. His name translated to English is my government name. Okay, wow. Shout out to Classic Creole. Now keep talking about Dr. Umar showing Russell Wilson how to really save 304s. Oh Lord. Shut your line, Nicalypsa. They married now. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust nothing that comes from April Fools. And once I seen that April 1, I gotta let that breathe. I gotta let it breathe. I'm sorry. I seen a couple of things that was recent that said that they was married, but it looks like they pulled from April 1st. So we're gonna leave that alone. Nowadays, all you have to do is identify as married, and you married, right? LOL. Yep. Yeah, it may be a joke. April 1st. Dang, I wanted them to be married. You nasty. That's nasty work. So Dionysus, right? In the alleged 12 disciples, this is what they had. These are the village people. The village people. Okay. Is that a mistletoe on his head? Yeah. Grapes is grapes. Because he's supposed to be like the god of wine, the god of fertility, the god of pleasure. You know what I'm saying? That's why he chest naked. That's why he out there chest naked. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what he's supposed to represent. And so they have him, and then they have the alleged 12 disciples looking like the village people, and they have Jesus as a big fat white woman. Okay. They have Jesus as a big fat white woman. Now, when I first saw this is what I was thinking. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to hold you. When I first saw this, I immediately thought about
for Luton Nincompoop. You want me to baptize you to attain good favor with our Lord, so that when you are called to heaven, you and this bushman will be welcomed with open arms?
Yes, basically.
So, Clarence, you now believe in Jesus?
Yes, basically.
You are merely trying to swindle me by pretending you are now righteous, to seem that you have turned into a believer. You are not a believer. But I like you, Clarence. In spite of your selfish ways, there is a beautiful soul in there somewhere.
Okay, if God exists, truly.
Dear Lord, save this sinner from himself. Clarence is dumb and stupid, always selling his illegalities when he could just as easily have a regular occupation. So when you finally meet him, Lord, which is soon,
please, let him inside heaven, Lord. And then
kick him out,
so that he shall forever know what he is missing, because he did not know the depth of his own idiocy to not repent.
Amen?
Amen.
Say it.
Amen.
Washing.
So
okay, stop washing him.
What?
You can't let him out.
It takes a minute or two.
He is washed.
What did you say?
He is not that.
You want me to come and slap you?
He is done washing. Shout out the Book of Clarence. That was from the Book of Clarence. Now, if you've seen the Book of Clarence, oh my God, I don't know. They did a lot. They did a lot in that. They did a lot. So I'm not necessarily recommending the Book of Clarence, especially if you are a person who takes your book seriously and you're a person of the book. Yeah, you might not want to watch the Book of Clarence. I'm just saying. But it was different. It definitely was different. All right. It was different. All right. But this is what I think about. I think about people who do not believe. And like I said, to me, the devil's people are stupid. The devil people are dumb. And they don't mind showing you and telling you. And nowadays, it's like they're gonna throw it in your face. They're gonna throw it in your face. They're gonna mock God. They're gonna scoff God. They're gonna emulate. They're gonna blaspheme against the Holy Spirit. They're gonna just run amok. And it's interesting to me with people with real loose moral fortitude, with real loose value systems, have the nerve and audacity, the unmitigated gall to try to run anything or try to tell anything about anything. They don't believe in anything. They don't stand for anything. It's loose. It's a bunch of immorality and looseness. It like goes with the sea and gone with the wind. So God guard me from the ungodly, and that's guard. That's supposed to be R. I see I misspelled that. Oh Lord. And so now you see the horse, right? So if you read Revelations, it talks about the pale white horse. It talks about behold or the pale white horse, and on its rider is death, and then behind it is bringing hell, pestilence, and suffering. And so in this Olympics, even though it was a metal horse, that if you looked at it from a certain angle, you would see that they had the wings in the background, the metal horse, and you see this is how it looks right here on the whatchamacallit. What's up, Razone? How you doing, Razone? Not Pegasus. No, it's not Pegasus. Oh, my volume's too loud. My bad, y'all. My volume's too loud. Is that better? Is that better, y'all? My fault. Turn your mic down. Is that better, y'all? Let me know if that's better. I apologize. Yeah, it symbolizes death. And it symbolizes death, and it symbolizes the end. Okay? It symbolizes death, and it symbolizes the end. The devil's people are whoever that turn their back on God, whoever mocks God, whoever blasphemies the Holy Spirit, whoever turns their back on the Creator. Those are the devil's people. Whoever's spreading wickedness and destruction, whoever's spreading lies and deceit, whoever's spreading mischief and discourse, those are the devil's people. Okay, they playing in our face. Yep, exactly. They are playing in our face. Is real, and it's crazy. Is Suki the devil's people? I don't know. What Sukiana has said already. There was a video. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. There's a video. Yeah, no rest for the wicked. There's a video that said that Suki already said that she was forced to sell her soul. Let me see if I still have that video. I may still have it for you. I'm not sure. Let me see if I still have it. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see. Oh wow. In Greek mythology, what? Okay. Yep. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Thank God for YouTube, man. YouTube be having it, man. YouTube be having it, man. Hold on real quick. I got you, Shawty. I got you. YouTube be having it, man. Shout out to YouTube, man, that be having it. Let's go. Let's go. Without further delay, I'm gonna press play and show you what this young lady had to say. And I use those terms very loosely. Remember this? Remember this?
I want to tell y'all I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like, I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then, and I lost passion. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this. And I'm just ready to go back to school. I'm just ready to move away and go to school. I just want to tell everybody I'm sorry. And I won't be making any more music until I'm out of this contract. And who knows if that'll ever happen. Like, who knows if that can ever happen. I don't know. I done prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I don't even know if God can hear me at this point. But I just made the biggest mistake that I ever made. And I just hope, if you're an artist, make sure you have an attorney to read over your contract, and don't let the person that you signed it to pick the attorney. Don't let them pay for the attorney either.
A few moments later, then you got Suki twerking and doing a twerk. Yo, so I'm not saying that she did it intentionally. I don't think that she intentionally sold her soul, right? But this is what happened when you go for the devil and you are easily deceived. It's amazing to me. People don't want to know. Let's just be honest. It's really like people don't want to know. People want to be where it's popping at. People want to be where it's I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yo, the devil promises you everything but gives you nothing. And why y'all can't see the playbook, and why y'all can't see the plays, and why y'all don't understand what's really going on, I don't get it. Why are you so easily deceived? Why are you so easily tricked? You'll see people that walk around and all their symbolism is demonic, and y'all are really trust what they be talking about. They be talking about things that you don't believe in, that you don't go for allegedly, but yet and still you are a part of their team. Yet and still you are a part of their program. Yet and still you subscribe to them. You fight for them. You defend them. How does that work? How does that work? People are so fooled and so tricked. The devil is the father of lies and uses his lies as his own resources. And y'all just buy this stuff hook, line, and sinker. Y'all see a person cause trouble, cause chaos, talk about everybody, start trouble with everybody, but it's everybody else but that person because y'all like that person. Y'all see a person have all kinds of demonic symbolisms, demons, devils, and all kinds of things, and thumbnails and everything else, and it's everybody else but that person. Y'all see that person talk about people, family members, disparage people, family members, destroy, do all kinds of effery, but it's everybody but that person. Because that's who y'all like. That's who y'all rock with. Y'all love the devil. Y'all love the devil. Let's just be honest. Y'all love the devil because the devil promises you fun. The devil promises you no responsibility. The devil promises you no accountability. The devil promises you a freaking free for all. And that's what you like. You like a freaking free for all. You want anything to go. Y'all talk about most of us Gen Xers grew up where we didn't play none of this stuff right here. If you was like this, you had to go your way. Listen, we ain't gonna try to hurt you. We ain't gonna try to harm you. But don't try to put us in no stuff like this. Nowadays, if you say anything against this, then everything is wrong with you. You got people up here promoting this in your face. Oh, what's wrong with why would you think there's something wrong with that? In your face, and you say you don't believe in that. Nah, I don't believe in that. I don't play that. Nah, I ain't with that. Nah. But but this who you follow behind. You got these people in the pulpit now. You got these people in the pulpit now preaching the gospel. Tambourine players, Drip say. You got the tambourine player preaching the gospel. Teaching you the word. Telling you what thus saith the Lord. And everything is all right. And everything is okay. Because God is love. And God how long will he have to put up with a perverse and a wicked generation? You have eyes, but you cannot see. You have ears, but you cannot hear, nor do you understand. Will you pedestalize and edify harlots? Will you pedestalize and edify Jezebel's spirits and succubus? Will you pedestalize and edify people with loose morals, loose ways of thinking? Oh, I am liberal and anything goes. Don't you see where that mindset has taken us? Don't you see what that ideology has brought us to? We're on the brink of destruction because we stand for nothing. We stand for nothing. We don't speak up against anything. We are just a free for all. And a matter of fact, a lot of us are complicit. Oh, because we like this person, or we like that person. God is not a respecter of persons. God is not a respecter of persons, nor should you be. But oh, because you like this person, you like that person, they'll say everything against everything that you claim to believe. And you'll just sit for it, and you'll just stand there, and you'll just cheer them on, and you'll support that. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. Listen, I'm going to open up the panel because I want to hear what y'all got to say. What's up, Tracy? What's going on? Yep. The road to hell is narrow. No. That's not true. That's not true. The road to hell is wide. The road to hell is wide, Cellulite, and well traveled. The road to heaven is narrow and straight. The road to hell is wide and well traveled, fam. It's easy to get to hell. Trust and believe that. Yeah, the road to hell is wide. I pray my name written in the book of salvation. Shout out to you, Miss Bella. Exactly. What's up? Holden Cofield? You know they plays like Belichick. Shout out to you. Hey, you got to. If you can't say amen, say ouch. Oh, Lord. If you can't say amen, say ouch. Oh, Lord. Yo, do better. I ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in. I'm not condemning you to nothing. I'm not persecuting you to nothing. I'm just saying, yo, do you at least have the courage of your conviction? Do you at least stand for what you say you do? Do you at least stand? Do you at least stand? Do you at least stand for what you say you believe in? Do you at least stand for what you say you're about? Or do you just sit idly by why death and destruction? Why lies and deceit? Why loose morals and no morality? By people who claim no God, believe in no God, run amok.
My God.
I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm not messing with you, Dirty. That's crazy. I don't know where that place is, but I don't want to go there. You got a very specific map there. I don't know about that. Why is that map so specific, Dirty? I'm confused. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why is the map so specific to how to get to hell? This is not. I don't want to know how to get there. I didn't want to know how to get there. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to get there for real. Why is the children of God have become part of the world? Yes, they have. Yes, they have, Tracy. It says in the Bible, you're supposed to be in the world, but not of the world. You're supposed to be set apart. You're supposed to be set apart. You be in the world, but not of the world. You're supposed to be set apart. You're supposed to be sanctified. So there's things that go on that you should have nothing to do with. There's things that go on that you should have no part of. There's things that go on that you should not be subscribed to, that you should be totally far away from. There's things that go on, people on this space. Like, listen, and if what Freezy said last night is true, shout out to No Captivity Freezy. I'm going to have a hard way to go because, yo, I am a brother that has morals. I am a brother that tells the truth. I am a brother that stands on my square and stand on what I believe in. I'm not looking for no clout. Listen, if you don't rock with me because I tell the truth, that's your loss, not mine. If you don't rock with me because I'm a person that has moral fiber and fortitude, that's on you. If you call it whatever you want to call it because I believe in God and I stand with God, hey, that's on you. But best believe I'm clear about who I serve. Best believe I'm clear about who I serve. Now, I don't usually condemn anybody to anywhere. I don't usually preach against anybody in particular. I don't usually put anybody in any particular box. I'm just saying, I didn't realize that this was a devil app. I didn't realize that I had to be a character or a caricature to be up here. I didn't realize that the people were so enthused with drama and so enthused with daggone nonsense that they don't know the real and they can't tell the real. Everybody on this space is not fake. Everybody on this space is not on bullshit. Everybody on this space is not a character or a caricature. There's some people that standing on business. There's some people that really practice what they say and practice what they preach and teach it like they preach it. But the others that don't, you can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Open your eyes. Hey, Brownie Ellie, how you doing? YouTube is a brave new world, for better or worse. Shout out to that person. I don't know who that person is, so I won't say their name. Yeah, Classy Creole. We can't claim to be spiritual, but yet and still we hang out with devils and demons. We can't claim to be spiritual and be people of the spirit, and yet and still we instigate, propagate, and celebrate lies, deception, manipulation. When people tell you who they are, believe them. When they tell you they're demons, believe them. When they tell you they're devils, believe them. When they're showing you who they submit themselves to, believe them. And the light and darkness cannot be in the same place at the same time. You cannot celebrate demons and the devil and be of God. Make no mistake about it. You cannot celebrate demons and devils and be of God. It doesn't operate like that. It doesn't work like that. Choose you this day who you will serve. God, you cannot serve God and mammon. You cannot serve God and mammon. Like a lot of people try to accuse me of serving money or of loving money or worshiping money, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Money is just a tool. When I work, I expect to be compensated. I've shown over and over again when I open up the panels, which I like to interact with people. I like to hear other people's perspectives, and I like the interaction with people, right? And so, but when I open up the panel, I can't control what other people say. So if people say certain things, that video is not being monetized. If I play certain things for y'all entertainment, the video is not being monetized. And so the people, if we do a $5 challenge or a $10 challenge and everybody give, yo, a rising tide lifts all boats. That's not celebrating. That's not celebrating or championing money. That's wanting to be compensated for time and energy and intellectual effort. That's wanting to be compensated for giving a show and entertaining and educating and and helping us to build. Because best believe over here, you get jewels. Over here, you get nuggets. And some of these jewels and nuggets you may already know. But we all know that sometimes we forget. Sometimes things are in the back of our mind and life takes hold and life takes place. And when life takes hold and when life takes place, we no longer remember. But a lot of things that I say can help you to remember. Oh, yeah, man, I know that. Damn, I need to implement that a little bit more. I need to start doing that again. I need to start moving like that some more. Man, that's an interesting way of thinking it. I didn't think about it quite like that. Let me add that to my tool bag. Things that we could practically use in real life in order to make our lives better, in order to bring ourselves up. And that's why I like bringing other people up too, because we got so many dope people, man. The Uncle Jeffs, the Zeros, the Noble Emoteps, the His Ghetto Point of Views, the Corey Loves, the JD 1975s, the Stanley D Rock, the Blocks, the Ron Max, the Trucker Yells, the Lord ADSs, the brothers, the Smitties, the daggone Cajun Darfire, the brothers that share with us, and sisters too, man, the Classy Creoles, the man, just so many. I don't want to leave anybody out. The Caramel Drips, just so many people, man. So many people that add so much value to the conversation. The peace of minds and just the sisters that come through, the Genesises and even the MJs. I had a chance to kick it with them the other day, man. And that was just definitely some dope discussion. The Sherelles. Shout out to all of y'all. If I forgot your name, please don't charge it to my heart. Please charge it to my head. But all of you who add value to the conversation, all of you who add to the space, thank you. I don't take it like I'm the only one that got knowledge or I'm the only one that got light. I learn a lot. On some of these panels, man, I learn a lot. On some of these panels, I'll be honest, someone will say something and it make me remember. And I'm like, damn, I knew that. Why I didn't even think about that? That's why I like opening up the panels, man. Because sometimes y'all say some profound stuff, man. Sometimes y'all say some stuff that I'll be like, damn, you know what? You're right. Man, you're right. Let me welcome some more people in the building. I see you. What's up with BM? Izzy Mofo Bands. Never forget the road to righteousness is narrow. It's more than is of the world than it is people in the world, but not of it. That's a bar. Yo, the Drip Show said, Reverend Izzy Bands, I'm not a reverend. In the congregation, the doors of the Wi-Fi is open. Come as you are. Yes, come as you are. The world of the Wi-Fi is open. The world of the Wi-Fi is open. I just, y'all know, y'all should know by now, I get extra offended about a couple of things. And I fight back hard. Even though it's not pertaining to me, I want people to understand there are some sincere people up here. There are some sincere people. Man, the BMUs, the no captivity freezies, the JTs, man, it is some sincere people. The AMs, yo, I learn a lot. It's some sincere people who are really being themselves up here. Trust and believe that. There are some people, like them, love them, hate them, whatever you think about them. There's some people who are really being themselves up here 100%, being who they are. Now, most of them, granted, are older people. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of them are older people because, again, we didn't come from a time era where we had to do that. We didn't come from an era where we had to fake, where we had to pretend, where we was taught to go along to get along. No, we come from an era where you were supposed to make your own way. You were supposed to blaze your own path. You were supposed to be an independent thinker. You were supposed to be a leader. And so a lot of us was brought up that way, was trained that way, was what's up, King Parish? What's going on, family? Is you hear about Chris Brown's stalker being a transformer? MP3's manager, MP3's manager said he will sign him for some. Oh my God. is trying to make me feel bad about never wanting to let anyone on my panel. No, I'm not. Why? Yo, what? I wasn't. Yo, what are you talking about? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Shit, I wish Corey. Nah, this is not at anybody. I'm telling you, I wish I never had panels because then I wouldn't be so used to it. I like the interaction. I wish I didn't. I mean, it's a better way to do a solo show because you could control what's being said. You can control what's being said. You can control what's being done. I just like the interaction. So now I'm not trying to make you feel bad about it. I meant Mo 3. That's what I thought you. That's what I thought you meant. He's look. Yo, Corey said is better than me. I don't want to hear none of them. Hello. But yo, that's hilarious. There's people that bring value. There's people that add value to the conversation for sure, man. Different perspectives, man, definitely add value to the conversation. I know Classic Real said, I know you just want all the shine for yourself, Corey. Yeah, Corey like the shine for himself. I don't mind passing the shine. I don't it's okay. It's cool to be a one-man show. That I wish it's cool to be a one-man show. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And as I say that, I'm about to open up the doors. Yo, as I say, it's cool to be a one-man show. I'm about to open up the doors to the show and let people in. Y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. Nah, Young 41. This is what I'm gonna do. In honor of Young 41, let me see. Yeah, we need 8 people. Now I'm not gonna do it. We need 8 people. We need 8 people to hit the Cash App at least $10 a piece before I open up the panel. All right. That's gonna be our concession. We need 8 people, at least $10 a piece to open up the panel, or 16 people $5 a piece, or 10 people $8 a piece. However y'all want to do it, man. We just need at least $80 more to open up the panel. However y'all want to do it, and we'll open it up. If not, then I'll shut it down at 3 hours. Okay. That's how we're gonna do that. That's a good. Hey, what you think, Young 41? What you think about that, Young 41? What you think about that? Tell me what you think, Young 41, about that. I think that's a fair concession. I've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes, almost 2 hours and 36 minutes by myself, solo dolo. And that's almost a whole show, man. That's almost a whole show. That's almost a whole show. A whole show. But yo, this is the thing, right? So Freezy, man, shout out to Freezy, man. No captivity, Freezy. And I never, number one, I never really expected to be here. So my journey here, Young 41 said, I approve, and those who come up, make sure they put in. Yeah, that's hilarious. Hey, y'all support the show anyway. Listen, now, if y'all want to support the show but don't want a panel and don't want your money to go to a panel, y'all can say that too. I won't. If you want to just support the show and you don't want me to open up a panel, hit the Cash App and tell me. Say, yo, I won't say it out loud, but just say, yo, I don't want you to open up a panel, but I want to support the show. Okay. So if you want to support the show and open up not open up a panel, then y'all know what it is. I won't say nothing, but I'll be, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you props later on, okay? Y'all we're on the same page. But if you want to support the show and open up the panel, then just support regular. But if you don't want to open up the panel, but you just want to support the show, say, I don't want to open up no panel, and I won't count it towards the marker, okay? Occasion said, because we've been raised with dignity and honor for a lifetime. Yeah. I love the fact in the era in which I was raised. Like I said, I might be alone, but this does seem like a whole different world to me, man, where you have to stretch a narrative. And that's why a lot of times when people say stuff to me about, yo, is you lying, or is you making this up, or is you be just chasing clout, I'll be looking like, what? Like, obviously you don't watch me at all. And secondly, obviously, you really don't know nothing about me. If you think I'm chasing clout, you must be out your rabbit ass mind. We don't do that. That's not something that we do. That's not something that we, you know what I'm saying, we've been trained to do. Like the people that I come up with, clout is not where it's at. Because there's been times I've had 700 in the box. I don't talk about it. I've had 700 in the box. I've had 500 in the box. And the cash apps don't change. It's not like you get a whole bunch more cash apps for again. I have videos with almost 10,000 views. That don't necessarily equate to money. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That does not necessarily equate to money. Because it's like the people that rock with you are generally the same people that rock with you all the time. The loyal, faithful people, the people that got love for you, the people that got love for the show, the people that's invested in the show. And I appreciate y'all greatly. It's usually the same people. Shout out to Andrew Taylor. And shout out to Gina789 in Classic Creole. Yep, it's usually the same people that show love over and over again. And look, we all don't have it at the same time. So a group of people have it this time, and then the other group of people have it this time, then other group of people have it that time. That's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. But this thought and this idea that just because you have a lot of people in your chat, or just because you have a lot of subs, or just because whatever, that means that you're going to get a lot of money. It's not true. And this idea that just because you don't have a lot of people in your chat, just because you don't have a lot of subs, don't mean that you get money is not necessarily true either. I don't understand why people pocket watch each other's pockets. What I make, like my man said earlier, don't make you shit. So why are you so concerned about how much money I make? Why are you so concerned about how many subs I got? Why are you so much concerned with how much downloading my Life the Legend CD to my, yo, shout out to my man. He got his stuff. Yo, shout out to my man, D-Rock. I'm glad you got your package, man. It makes me feel great that you got your package. Salute, 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 salute. Shout out to D-Rock. D-Rock got his package finally. That's a load off my back. Gina789 said facts. It is a fact. I just don't get it. I mean, yo, I heard a conversation the other day and it disturbed me so much, man. It disturbed me so much. And it didn't have nothing to do with me, so I stayed out of it. It didn't have nothing to do with me, but I stayed out of it. But it took everything in me not to jump in it. How, if you don't have no life experience, how, if I don't have no children, right? I don't have no children. That doesn't mean I shouldn't have an opinion, okay? If I don't have any children, that don't mean I shouldn't have an opinion on things that involve children. I can still have an opinion, right? Cool, right? Do we all agree with that? If I don't have children, I can still have an opinion on things that involve children, right? I agree with that. But where it gets real goofy for me is when you begin to try to preach and teach and try to force your ideology, your mindset, and your mentality on me, and you don't got nothing to show for it. You don't have no children. You don't got no wife. Damn hell, you ain't even got no long-term girlfriend. So what the hell are we talking about here? How can you have the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall, the temerity to try to preach and teach and tell me shit? You don't know nothing about what I'm going through. You don't know nothing about what it takes because you haven't lived it. So yes, you can have an opinion. Yes, you can be a part of the conversation. Yes, you can be a part of the whatever. But yo, you cannot take an authoritative preaching position on something that you have absolutely no working knowledge of. How could you do that? How could you do that? Tell them, daggone, shout out to my man, TK Kirk.
Excuse me. Who raised you?
Raised you? Who raised you to believe that your opinion is that valuable, backed by nothing?
Excuse me. Who raised you?
Who raised you to believe that what you have to say is that important when you have no results?
Excuse me, who raised you?
And make no mistake about it, that's like, yo, Sneeko. Sneeko has millions of subs, right? He allegedly make decent money on YouTube. But would you take marital advice or parenting advice from Sneeko? Matter of fact, would you take any other advice from Sneeko other than how to run a daggone YouTube channel? I'm asking. And that's people with millions of subs. That's people who make allegedly $1 million on YouTube. So what qualifies you to tell me how to live? Exactly. Bars. I wouldn't take any advice from Sneeko. Exactly. Shout out to my man, Trucky Yell. Thank you very much, Trucky Yell. I appreciate you, brother. Salute. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Yo, we just need $70 more. So 10 people, at least $7 a piece, or 10 people, $7 a piece, or 7 people, $10 a piece, or however y'all want to do it. We just need at least $70 more. If y'all want to open up the Cash App, if y'all just want to, the panel. If y'all just want to open up the show, then y'all could just say, Jesus, Jiminy Crickets. Let me get my mind right. I'm all over the place. Wow. That's crazy. I don't usually misspeak like that. Let me get it together. If y'all want to open up the panel, 10 people can do $7 a piece, or 7 people could do $10 a piece. We need at least $70 more to keep the show going. If y'all want to do far more than that, that's fine, right? If you want to support the show but don't want the panel to be open, all you have to do is say so in the Cash App. Don't open up the panel, and I will appreciate you, but I won't count that towards opening up the panel, okay? I appreciate that. The Answer Socialite podcast said, when you live long enough, you get wisdom, hopefully, right? Not everything you have to live personally, because we know people have been through it. Well, that's true. I agree with you, but then you can't be an expert. You can't be an expert on something unless you have the time in on it, right? So we've come to a place that just because people are entertaining, or just because people have a certain level of popularity on YouTube, they are mistaken that they have an authoritative position, or a position to tell people what to think, feel, and do. And that's totally mistaken. If you men get in the bag and donate some tithes, y'all always paying for the Thunder Rats. Get it together. Bars. Bars. Only how to get your ass whipped by email fighters. Oh, Lord. That's hilarious. That's the only advice you take from Sneeko Ogun Network coming soon. That's hilarious. Yo, there's I think nowadays people don't really value the lessons that you learn from experience. Like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. And then once you get punched in the face, MMA fighters, once you get punched in the face, then that plan goes out the window. My dad used to do this, and I think I've done this for y'all before, right? I've done this for y'all before, but I'm gonna do it again because I haven't done it in a while, right? My dad used to do this for me, man. Shout out to my dad, man. My dad used to say, because when I was younger, one of the things when my dad used to tell me, I used to be like, I didn't know that. I don't know why, but like whenever my dad would tell me something, I'd be like, I didn't know that. He'd be like, duh, of course you didn't know that, right? So he would do this for me. He would be like, yo, this paper right here represents everything. Can y'all see the paper? Jesus, these freaking overlay. Okay. This paper represents everything that you don't know, okay? Everything in the world that you don't know, right? Okay, so now this dot right here, I'm putting a dot on this paper, right? So let me show you. This dot right here, this dot right here, because you ain't gonna really be able to see it. This dot right here represents, it's a dot there, represents everything that you know, right? This circle right here, this pen is kind of slack. The circle right here, you see this little circle? Jesus, Jiminy. The circle right there. Anyway, y'all gotta take my word for this because this ain't work. All right, this circle right here represents everything, your ghost paper. Everything that you know that you don't know. Like, I know that I don't know rocket science, right? I know that I don't know how to do a heart transfusion. I know that I don't know how to build a combustible engine, stuff like that. I know that I don't know nuclear physicists. I know that I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I know that I don't know, but that circle represents that. And the whole paper represents everything that I don't even know that I don't even know. There's a whole world of things out there that you don't know, that you don't even know that you don't know. Yeah, shout out to your handsome dad. Stop lusting over my dad, Gina. Shout out to you. Thanks. They don't value it because, unlike us, they never really suffer the consequences like we did growing up. In 2024, there's always somebody trying to get them some type of understanding when life will never. Wow. Old school saying, move your ass. You not made out of glass. Oh yeah, that's the TV. Yo, is your parent, is your mama a glass maker? You know what I'm saying? When you stood in front of the TV, is your mama a glass maker? Move your ass from in front of the TV, right? You not made of glass. Move your ass. You not made of glass. But there's a whole wide world of things that you don't know, that you don't even know, that you don't know. It's only a finite group of things that you know that you don't know. And it's even less than that you know that you know. See, most of us get into these arguments and get into these debates and get into these whatever and be passionate and get mad and get upset. But the truth of the matter is you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You just believe some shit. You just believe in some shit. And that's cool. And that's okay that you believe and you have a certain level of faith and a certain level of belief. That's fine. But the problem is, unless you've experienced it, unless you've gone through it, you don't have a working knowledge of what it is. You only have a theory of what it is. Shout out to my homies. No game, no theory. Game, no theory. See, real game, no theory. You got to be able, real game, no theory. You got to be able to have the real working application, the real world results, the real application of what you think you know. Because if you knew better, you would do better. It's one thing to say, oh, well, I seen somebody do this and I seen somebody do that. But 9 times out of 10, you only got a piece, a fraction of the story. Even as a child watching your parents, you only got a glimpse. Because guess what? Just like a movie, have y'all watched a movie one time and you saw one thing from the movie, but then you watched it several other times and you're like, wow, I didn't know that was in there. Wow, I didn't know that person was in there. Wow, I didn't know. It happens a lot with actors. Especially like back in the days, right? There'll be movies or there'll be shows that you watch, the Cosby Show, for example, or A Different World or something, and there'll be a special guest. And you didn't even know that was George Clooney, or you didn't even know that was whoever, right? And you're like, oh, shoot. But guess what? When you became familiar with that person, then you realize, oh, okay, that's who that is. But before you didn't even know who that person was, you didn't even know it. There's some scenes that you, because of where you are in life, you can't even concentrate on that scene, or that scene does not stand out to you until you go through an experience that is similar to that scene. You be like, oh shoot, they damn sure did talk about that in that movie. That was in that song. That was in that book. That happens a lot with books too, for those people who read. That happens a lot with books for those people who read. You'll see something, but usually what you see is based on what you've been through. Y'all ain't hearing me though. Usually what you see is based on what you've been through, even to your car, right? If you have a car, and let's just say you have a red Ferrari, right? A red Ferrari, and you're driving in your red Ferrari, right? You got Ferrari Enzo. And before you had that red Ferrari Enzo, even though it's red, you ain't never noticed no Ferrari Enzos. However, when you get your Ferrari, you're going to start noticing more Ferraris. You're like, oh, shoot, that's a Ferrari. Oh, shoot, they got one too. Oh, shoot. That's what experience does. That's what experience does. When experience tends to give you things according to your perspective or to your point of view of your vantage point, where you are in life. However, when you have little to no experience, what happens is a lot of times you're not able to catch it. And this is the problem with what I was alluding to earlier, the technology generation. The technology generation has access to all the answers, but doesn't have access to any wisdom. God damn it. The technology generation has answers, has access to all the answers, but you don't know how to do the math. You have the answer to the equation, but you know in school, they want you to show your work. You got to be able to show how you came to the problem, because any fool can get a calculator and put it in. And the calculator is going to tell you. Any fool could go to YouTube and it will have a tutorial on it. Any fool could go to Google and ask, and it will give you the answer. However, everybody doesn't know how to work out the problem. Everybody doesn't know how to do the work to get to the solution. So what that means is when you have another problem and you didn't do the work to get the answer, hello. When you have another problem and you didn't do the work to get the answer, you're going to be found lacking, because all the time the answer is not just accessible and available to you. Problem with technology makes you mentally lazy, it makes you mentally weak. Now, some people might argue, I can hear y'all. Some people might argue, say, hey, well, what you mean? I thought you said that a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Yes, but a wise man also asks questions onto how to get the answer. That's the caveat. A wise man is also going to ask the question on how to get the answer. The wisest of us are the ones that ask the most questions. But see, y'all today, y'all don't ask questions because you think you know already. You think you know. So you aren't asking questions. You're speaking as if you're an expert on life and haven't even lived life. You're speaking as if you're an expert authority figure and haven't gone through nothing. Especially the stuff that you're talking about. You've had 2 relationships your whole life, but you want to tell somebody about relationships and what it takes to maintain a relationship. Yeah, right. How? How, Sway? How? Shout out to Lord ADS. Yep. Problem solving requires context. Got to ask questions to get those answers. Yeah, you got to learn how to be able to get the answer. And see, if you notice, that's what I do. I'll break it down, because a lot of times the people who have the knowledge, especially when they're my age or older, they'll tell you the answer, or they'll look down on you a little bit because you don't have the answer and they don't understand why you're struggling. But what I try to do is I try to get them to tell you where the source is. Most of the time I know, but I try to get them to tell you where the source is. I don't know if y'all appreciate that. When people do come up on the panel and they do have information and they do give the information, I'll interrupt them like, wait, but where did you get it from? Where did you get that information from? Why do you say that? Where did that come from? What were you always like that? What made you operate in that way? What made you change? What was the thing that, and it's not that I don't know, but it's for the people to be able to get it for themselves. Because again, you learn from the mistakes. At the same time, you got to learn how to be able to solve the problem. Because if you don't, they say it like this: new levels come new devils. And if you do not conquer the devils at your level, you'll keep facing those same devils over and over again. So you got to be able to know how to conquer the demons and the devils. You got to know how to be able to conquer, to move on to another level, to move up, to be able to do more. Because if you don't, you're doomed. Those who hate history and stay away from history are doomed to repeat the same things over again. That's another saying too, by the way. Where is the source of our struggle? Where is the source of our struggle? That's easy and complicated though. That's easy and complicated. It's because it's on different levels. First of all, the major source of our struggle is spiritual. The major source of our struggle is spiritual. But however, because of that spiritual, the things that are seen are eternal, while the things that are unseen are temporal. So the main source of our struggle is spiritual. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but of powers and principalities and dark places. We don't wrestle against people. It's a spiritual warfare. Yeah. We have to let some people go, Calvin Cook. Like we have to let some people go. At the same time, it's not that's a fact. That's a fact. But what I'm saying is that a word to the wise is to not only learn from the mistakes of others, but learn how they got to their answers. Learn the formulas to how they got to their answers. There's a lot of people speaking as if they're experts, and anybody with any experience could tell you it's so frustrating. I listen to some of these people and it's so frustrating, man, because it's obviously they don't know what the fact they're talking about. They have no clue. It's obvious that they didn't live it, that they have no idea what they're talking about. They're just talking and leading people astray and just saying anything. And because people like them, or because they think that they're popular, or because they think that they're popping right now, people are following right along with the dumb stuff, the stuff that don't even make any sense. That's what this movie was about. A dude that didn't even believe. A dude that didn't even believe. A dude that didn't even believe himself was showing how easy it was to be the Messiah until it was time to be the Messiah. When he went, because it's an old movie now, but if you haven't seen it, this is a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the Book of Clarence, this is a spoiler, but this movie has been out at least a year now. So, you know, if you ain't seen it, you probably ain't gonna want to see it. But if you've seen it, cool. If you haven't seen it and you the type of person that don't like the ending ruin, and I'm not really the ending, but the movie ruined for you, you might want to leave now because I'm gonna say a couple of things. Okay, so when in this movie, This movie is supposed to be in the time of Jesus, just by the way. And Clarence. You gotta define good. It depends. If you're able to learn something out of anything, then yes. But if you're a person that if you're a person that goes strictly according to the book, then you might be offended. Right? If you're a person that's able to extrapolate lessons out of anything, then yes, it's a great movie. Because it has a good theme, and I'm about to get into it. But if you're a person that you take your book seriously and you just go strictly according to the book and there's no leeway, then nah, it's gonna piss you off. It's gonna piss you off. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, because they took some liberties, they took a few liberties. I'm just put it like. I'm not gonna tell all, but they took a few liberties. I'll just put it like that. They took several liberties. Okay. So thought-provoking good. Definitely thought-provoking good. Definitely thought-provoking good. Not super duper deep though. It's not super duper deep. I'll put it like that. It's not super duper deep. But it was thought-provoking. It was interesting, thought-provoking. And then it's humorous. It's humorous. It's some humor in it. It's a lot of sarcasm in it. It's a lot of iteration in it. So yeah. So look, the basic point is this. When Clarence has a twin brother. And that's Clarence right there. That's with John. That's the guy with the vest is supposed to be John the Baptist, right? And the guy with the locks types hair, the Joel Embiid haircut is supposed to be Clarence. Clarence has a twin brother. Okay, Clarence has a twin brother, and Clarence's twin brother is one of the 12 disciples. And Clarence's brother Thomas is one of the 10 disciples, the 12 disciples, excuse me. And Clarence's brother is known as like a righteous man. He's a disciple, right, of Jesus in this movie. And so Clarence is kind of like an outsider and kind of like known on the opposite end of things. But Clarence gets into some trouble and he's trying to figure out a way to get money. And he notices that Jesus performing miracles, people give him money. So he came up with this elaborate scheme in order to get paid, right? He came up with this elaborate scheme in order to get paid. Now, the whole time, Clarence doesn't believe in God, and Clarence doesn't believe Jesus is the Messiah in this movie, and he's open about it. He talks about it. So that's why John the Baptist slaps him a couple of times in this. And yeah, it's definitely not your everyday movie. It's definitely not your everyday movie. Shout out to Ms. Bella. It's definitely not your everyday movie. It's on Netflix. It's been out for like over a year. It's been out for a long time. I think Rock Nation is behind this movie, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this came out like a year and some change ago. So anyway, long story short, Clarence is trying to figure out how to get paid, right? And it just so happens that he saw that Jesus, he had a light bulb go off, which he does a few times, and he saw that people were throwing money at Jesus because of all the miracles that he performed. And so Clarence thinks it was some kind of trick or some type of deception or something like that. And so he went actually to Jesus' mother's house, which that was a hilarious exchange. He went to Jesus' mother's house to find out how Jesus does the tricks. And she was like, well, he's always been special. And she told him some of the things that he did when he was a young boy. Some of the stories from the Apocrypha, basically. Some of the things that he did when he was a young boy, some of the miracles that he performed. And you know, this guy Clarence thinks it's a grift. All right. And the reason why Clarence thinks it's a grift is because Clarence is a grifter. Let me repeat that again. The reason why Clarence thinks that Jesus is not the real deal, thinks that Jesus is lying and grifting, thinks that Jesus was pretending, is because Clarence is a grifter. Clarence is a hustler. Clarence is the type of an opportunist. So he doesn't believe, nor can he believe. At the same time, with all that being said, Clarence does have a good heart, and he does do for people, and he does help people, but he just doesn't believe. And he's grifty, so he think everybody else is grifting too. All right. So the movie is about this, and it's a lot of components of different other things and different other lessons, and showing different other points that probably are historically inaccurate and probably didn't happen, right? Shout out to Classic Real. Probably didn't happen and probably historically inaccurate, right? However, it's to illustrate certain points and to drive certain points home, which I think it does a great job of doing. But the main thing was that he didn't believe. Clarence did not believe. And even his right-hand man saw Jesus and saw Jesus perform miracles. And all the time that his man's been getting high, he trusted his homeboy's word. He trusted his homeboy's loyalty. He trusted his homeboy. But until his homeboy said that he saw Jesus, and he saw what Jesus did, and he saw Jesus save a particular person, and what happened, then Clarence like, yo, son, you must have bumped your head. You must have got a good, you must be high right now, whatever. The weed smoking scenes was hilarious. Yeah. It was a lot of funny stuff in it, but depending on how you view things, you may find it amusing or you may get offended. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just tell you. And again, this is the Book of Clarence. It's on Netflix. But it was a perfect illustration of things. Wow, we're over 3 hours. I've given y'all over 3 hours. We haven't got, only my man Trucker Yell supported. So I'm gonna allow 4 more minutes. We just need at least $70 more. However y'all want to do it. If y'all want to open up the panel, if y'all want to continue the show, we got 4 more minutes, and then we'll continue the show or continue the panel. It's up to y'all. Now just the symbolism on this to make sure I touched on everything. I think we did touch on, but just to let y'all know. All right, the horse represents death, and the beware the pale horse, and it's the sign of the apocalypse, basically. All right, that's the sign of the apocalypse. Okay, this sign up here of the pale horse. Okay. So if you read Revelations, it goes into details and it talks about the 7 horsemen, and it talks about the first one, which is the pale horse, which is going to bring behind it death, pestilence, by beast, by famine, and by pestilence. Okay. It's pestilence, famine, and beast of the earth that are going to destroy 1/4 of the people of the earth. Okay. So there's that. In Revelation, it talks about how 1/4 of the people of the earth are going to be wiped out. They're going to be wiped out by pestilence. They're going to be wiped out by famine, and they're going to be wiped out by the beast of the earth. Okay. And that pale horse is supposed to usher that in. You know what I'm saying? Behold the pale horse. It's interesting that they use the Olympics to do that. It's interesting. That's very, very interesting that they use the Olympics to do that, because I don't know if y'all know, a lot of people I think that the Antichrist is supposed to show up in America, which is weird. It's a world leader, a global leader. The world is going to go to a global economy, a global system. Okay, that's what's been written. That's what's been predicted. And it's going to be a global leader that's going to show themselves at first to be the answer to all the problems. And then there's going to be certain things that happen. And once you take on the mark of the beast and so forth and so on. Okay. So just read, study to show thyself approved, a workman that need not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Yeah, it's a satirical movie. No one should get offended. They shouldn't, but people do. ECBS, make sure you look at Messiah on Netflix. Yeah, I saw that already. Shout out to that. I saw that already. Yep. I've already saw that a while ago. I sure did. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to my man JD. Listen. Let's use this time. I got 1 minute. Unless y'all want to keep the show going. Yo, my man just put the link to JD's channel in the chat. Hold on real quick. We're gonna do this. Let's do this, okay? Because we need to help JD get to, come on, everybody in the chat, go subscribe to JD. Everybody in the chat, go to subscribe to JD right now. Everybody, come on, y'all. Everybody in the chat, go to subscribe to my man JD 1975. Oh, yo, can you put it? Oh, right here. My man JD 1975. Everybody go and subscribe to JD 1975 right now. Come on, y'all. Right now. Shout out to my man Ogun. Right now. Everybody go to my man's channel. I'm subscribed. You see that? He has 467 subscribers. Come on, right now. We got like 30-something people in here. Everybody, if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe right now. All you have to do is click that link in the chat. Hold on. It's right here. All you got to do is click this link in the chat. We got 36 people. He only need 33 people. Everybody go subscribe to JD 1975 right now. Right now, y'all. Come on, right now. We're going to take this time. If y'all want to keep the show going, we can. My man Ogun dropped something on us. We are getting closer to this dato. Maybe. Yep. Thank you, man. Yo, we just need 7 more people, at least $10 a piece, or 10 people, at least $7 a piece. And we will open up the panel. Or if y'all don't want to open up the panel, y'all can let me know. But in the meantime, between time, everybody, 33 people in here, everybody go over to JD 1975 and subscribe. Come on, family. Let's help our brother get to 500. Come on, man. He's too close. He's too close not to be the 500. Come on, y'all. Everybody go ahead and subscribe to JD 1975 right now. Let me see where we at. Come on, man. Nobody hit the link. Everybody already is subscribed to him. Everybody's subscribed to him right here. Yep. After y'all subscribe to him, make sure y'all definitely check out my man Kojak 303 Game and subscribe to Kojak. We just trying to get JD to 500. He has 467. So if all 33 people that's in here, I don't know how many of y'all are not subscribed, but if whoever in here is not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to JD 1975 right now. Please go ahead and subscribe to JD 1975 right now. Y'all hit the subscribe button. As y'all see, I'm telling y'all to do what I'm doing. I'm subscribed. I got my notification bells on. You see, I got them on all. I'm subscribed. Come on, family. Let's get to it. Subscribe. All right. Everybody subscribe to my man JD 1975. The link is in the chat. Go ahead and subscribe, y'all. Okay. Everybody go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna take a couple of minutes out to make sure this should be no excuse that we don't get my man JD 1975 to 500 right now. Tell a friend to come on in and subscribe to JD 1975. There should be no reason why we can't get my man JD 1975 to 500 subs right now. He only needs 33 more subs. Y'all tell a friend to come on in and subscribe to our guy, our mans and them, JD 1975. Come on, family. Let's go. Subscribe. Yeah, y'all put them JD 1975 channels in the chat. Y'all put them JD 1975 emojis in the chat. Shout out to my man JD 1975, man. Salute. Let's help him get to 500 subs. Come on, y'all. Today. Let's get this done today, family. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let's get it. Yes, sir. We got 3 people. Thank you. Got him 470. Come on. He just need 30 more people. If y'all not subscribed to JD 1975, go ahead and subscribe right now. We're going to take a couple minutes out. Come on, family. He just needs 30 more people. Just 30 more people. Come on, y'all. We can at least do that. Subscriptions are free. They don't cost you nothing. They cost you nothing at all. All right. And he go on late night. He come on later in the evening. He got that dope, cool, chill vibe. Y'all go ahead and help JD get to 500 subs. Tell a friend to come on in, and everybody subscribe to JD 1975. Come on, family. We can do it. We can do it. Let's show up and show out for each other. We should all be subscribed to each other. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna help my man Kojak 313 the Great get there too. Kojak Gaming 313, Kojak 313 Gaming. We're gonna help him get there too. But let's focus one at a time. Let's get my man JD to 500. He's at 470 right now, y'all. Come on, he's at 470 right now. We're really, really close. We're really, really close. Let's get him there. If you're not subscribed, 471. Come on, family. Thank y'all so much. I'm proud of y'all. Come on, family. Just 29 more. Come on, y'all. We could do it. Let's show up, show out. Let's show up and show out. Everybody subscribe to the brother, JD 1975. If you're not, tell a friend to come on in and subscribe to JD 1975. You know what I'm talking about? Let's subscribe to JD 1975. I'm going to give this 11 more minutes. I'm giving y'all the opportunity to, in the meantime, between time, if y'all want to keep the show going, if y'all want to chop it up, if y'all want to, y'all could, we just need 7 more people to hit the Cash App, at least $10 a piece, or 10 people, at least $7 a piece. It don't matter. We just need $70 more to the Cash App. So however y'all work that out, at least then we will open up the panel. But if not, we're going to close it down. I'm going to give this 11 more minutes to try to get my man JD 1975 to 500 subs. We need to get on the 500 subs, y'all. If you have autistic kids, they'll love my racing videos. Parents of autistic kids reach out all the time. Sub to my gaming channel today. Yeah, check out my man Kojak 313 Gaming as well. Absolutely. Come on, y'all. Everybody come on in, show out. And show up and show out and get my man JD 1975. Thank you. 472. Come on. We getting there. We just need 28. Come on, y'all. We getting there. Let's do it. Let's get my man JD 1975 to the subs. Let me go ahead and play something for y'all in the background, man. Because you know what I'm saying, some festive music for y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate what we're gonna play. We're gonna play something. We gotta get something dope for the people. Let's see what we got for the people. What do we have for the people? Some fire. Let's see. What we got for the people, man? Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I like that. Y'all like extra or money? I like extra, man. Money in box is cool too, but we gotta do extra, man. Yeah, so we're gonna do that extra in the background while we trying to get my man JD 1975 to 500 subs. Everybody, tell a friend to come on in and go ahead and sub to JD 1975. Everybody, tell a friend to go sub to JD 1975. He only need 28 more people, man. Let's play that in the background.
Life the legend back in the building. What's up, man?
All right. Yes, sir. Get some dope music to ride to. Rest in peace, Life the Legend. Come on, family. 28 more people. Come on, man. Everybody subscribe to my man, JD 1975. 28 more people. Come on, y'all. Yeah, let's get it.
Never backslide on my flyness. I got it honest. My poppins moving Don Juan with a Cuban cigar lit. Immortal since my mommy sang my shoes into the bronze dip. I try to keep her blinded to what she don't know. Her baby boy aiming Glock rounds with one eye closed. I try my best to emulate that Corleone shit. I'm legend of Dawn, moving with goons who's on that Luca brushing. Suits and overcoats is on me. Fedoras, fish shine shoes, make boss moves, but still I'm thugging partially. Graduate the gangster, pop bottles to all ex cons, so kept their mouth shut and made it back home to paper. And know we looking glamorous and camera flicks, gorillas I'm with, the funny shaped clips for them to go bananas with. Word to Derrick Hamilton, bravest war veteran, Queens nigga, standing on corners pitching the medicine. New York keepers busting our tools. At the same time, depressed moms were postpartum, jumping from rules. As a youngin' hustled in school, started new things. Told 14s, this little bumper, give them something to do. The ground shake when I walk, it don't move for you. I'm like the legend, I'm feeling like I ain't got nothing to prove to you. I'm extra, extra, chicks, we got extra. Read all about the team. Extra, extra, on extra grind, we go extra hard. We don't push the same lips, we got extra car. I bought extra coins, they got extra skin, like rich people will.
Yo, let's help my man JD1975. Shout out to JD1975. He said, appreciate everyone for the subs, Ogun Network, and the Antisocial Socialite Podcast. Salute. Yeah. Listen. Yo, everybody go over there and subscribe to my man JD1975. We're trying to help the brother get to 500 subs. He works very, very hard. Shout out to Roswell. Shout out to my man Cajun Dartfire. The brother works extremely hard, man. Giving content, doing his thing. Let's help our brother get to 500 subs. It doesn't cost nothing. He just needs 28 more subs, man. 28 more subs. Everybody go ahead and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to help you too, Cajun. I got you, but yo, I got to focus on one at a time, brother. I got y'all. Come on, man. I got y'all. The brother's mad close to 500, though. I got everybody. You know I got love for y'all. I'm going to help everybody I can. I got you. The brother's mad close to 500, though. He's only 28 subs away from 500 subs. So let's help that brother, help my brother JD1975 get to 500 subs so he can get his monetization, family. Y'all know, man, cats be working hard. And the least they can do is get their monetization, man. Let's help the brother. Let's help him out. Everybody subscribe. If you think you're subscribed, go check and just make sure. If you think you're subscribed to JD1975, the link is in the chat. Go ahead and check and make sure, man. Go ahead and check and make sure. If you think you're subscribed to JD1975, check and make sure. And so, because sometimes they unsubscribe you. I don't know what that's about, but sometimes the system will unsubscribe you for someone and you didn't even do it. So make sure y'all subscribe to the brother. Y'all might have thought that y'all were subscribed and y'all not. So go ahead and subscribe to him now, man. Tell a friend to come on in. We're trying to look out for the brother, JD1975. Go ahead and subscribe to JD1975. Check out my man, Cajun Dartfire. Check out my man, Kojak313 Gaming. Subscribe to them as well. At the same time, right now, we're trying to get everybody to subscribe to JD1975. Tell a friend to come on in and subscribe to the brother, JD1975. Okay. YouTube be unsubscribing folks all the time. I lost 6 subs in 1 week because of that. Yeah. So just make sure, y'all, that y'all are subscribed to JD1975. Just check and see real quick. Just check and see. Make sure. And if you're unsubscribed, but you're supposed to be subscribed, you wanted to be subscribed, just hit subscribe. It don't take no time. And it's real clean. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Just 28 more people. Trying to get my man JD1975 to 500 subs. Just 28 more people. All right. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, everybody that hit the Cash App so far. My man, Ogun Network coming soon. Thank you. My man, Trucky L. Thank you. Jim Rat 08. Thank you. Stanley D Rock the Block. Thank you. Say Light Podcast. Thank you. And thank you to JD1975. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's a $5 challenge, y'all. $5 challenge. If we get at least 14 people to hit the Cash App for $5, we good to go. We can open up the panel. We can keep the show going. If not, it's okay. But it's the $5 challenge. Y'all hit the Cash App, support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Absolutely. I appreciate you too, JD1975, man. I really, really appreciate you and all you do, my brother, and all you do. We got to help our brother get to 500 subs, man. The brother working hard, and we all deserve to be compensated for our work, man. We all deserve to be compensated for our work. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. I hope that y'all learned something. I hope that y'all got something from the show. Because it looks like we not doing anything extra over 3 hours, but it's cool. Man, It's been a dope show. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. I hope y'all learned something or remember something today. I'm praying that the seed finds good soil and it helps and multiplies you in the efforts of your hand in your home. 10,000, 100,000, and a millionfold. I pray that it just multiply. Those seeds just multiply and they grow, and y'all have beautiful, wonderful fruit as a result of it. I just thank God for all the things that he's done for us. I thank God that he's healed everyone under the sound of my voice, that y'all are 100% healed, 100% whole, 100% delivered, 100% set free. No sickness, no disease has no right to live in y'all body temple. We're just thanking God for his healing power. We're thanking God that he's making y'all whole. We're thanking God that he's just restoring you, each and every one of you, that if you don't have shelter, that he's giving you shelter. If you don't have food, he's feeding you. If you don't have any places to go, that he's giving you places to go. For people who may struggle with having friends or having, loved ones around, I pray that he mends those relationships. I pray that he mends your heart. I pray that he gives you a sound mind and a sound mind and a soft heart, that God just performs the miracles in your life, that he just increase you. He give you abundance. He give you peace of mind. He give you love. He give you joy. He give you peace, that he just cover you all under the sound of my voice. I just thank God for y'all. I thank God he multiplied your seeds, the ones who have given and the ones who want to give but don't quite have it to give. God, just multiply them, give them abundance upon abundance upon abundance. Just multiply the seeds, multiply their efforts, multiply their resources. Just, you are God of more than enough. You are God of more than enough. So we thank you, we praise you, we honor you. You're an awesome God. You're a mighty God. You're worthy of all the honor, all the glory, all the praise. If we had 1,000 tongues, we couldn't praise you enough. We couldn't thank you enough. We couldn't magnify you enough. We couldn't exalt you enough, God. I thank you, God, that you have healed the people, that they're 100% whole. They're 100% healed. They're 100% delivered. They're 100% set free. No sickness, no disease has no right to live in their body temple. I thank you, God, that you have restored the people with finances, with plenty of food, with good shelter, with warmth in the winter, with coolness in the summer, with just loving relationships and giving them purpose and revealing their purpose in their lives. I thank you for all the things that you've done, God. But most of all, we thank you for who you are. Amen, amen, and amen. Hey, listen, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe to my man, JD1975. Help him get to 500 subs. I thank each and every one of y'all. God willing, we'll have even a better show for y'all tomorrow. Check out my man. Subscribe to my man, Kojak313 Gaming, and also my man, Cajun Dartfire, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to Boot Camp. Shout out to y'all, man. Peace and abundance. Be safe. Be careful and stay frosty. For my man, Emperor Kojak. Later. Love, peace, and abundance to y'all. Love, peace, and abundance to y'all. Love, peace, and abundance to y'all.
Yo, I'm out, cuz. These conditions are weighing heavy on my mind, man. I need a break from it. Got my bags packed, got my itinerary, I'm gone. I finally had a good dream till shots woke me out of my sleep. In case you're wondering exactly what provoked me to leave, that was the last straw, cause I ain't sleep well for years. Paranoid, heat hell for years. So I gotta move on from this poverty-stricken maze. Rats in the cage, killed for cheese that's strategically placed. Crack holes with dope fiends, keep polluting their veins. And my mind is telling me that I'm a part of the blame. How can I proudly wear a chain with shame attached to it? No, I can't take it off, I'm attached to it like the ghetto's pain. I'm like, when did I get that foolish? That question crossed my mind as I watched the ass moving for a piece of change. Till it's back to the block, my Glock rattling shook niggas, I crack them apart. I took vengeance till it blackened my heart. Knowing vengeance is yours, Lord, so please take me out of the dark. So baby, I'm gone, you know that I'ma always love my hood. And I'll never be gone for good, but I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean air. So baby, I'm gone, you know that I'ma always love my hood. And I'll never be on a little trip to the store. Who would think a trip for eggs would be a trip to the mall? Crawl on memorials are covering the bricks on the wall. This is common when you're living with conditions of poor. We pour liquor, let it spill on the floor. The more niggas we lost, I'm gone niggas. You're never gonna see me no more. I love you dearly, but the hood is like a lost effort. Nobody cared before, drastic got your goal measures. So I'm leaving forever to find a life a little more better than yours. I can't stick around to witness how far do we fall. I stood on corner, spring, summer, and fall. Winter position in the semi, of course. Any liqueur send me. I'm on a quest for more millies in my repertoire. Forgive me, but I gotta take off. I'm sick and not going from niggas to gods. Really the hood send me, but baby, I'm gone. So baby, I'm gone. You know that I'ma always love my hood, and I'll never be gone for good. But I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean air. So baby, I'm gone. You know that I'ma always love my hood, and I'll never be gone for good. But I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little time with some clean air. So baby, forget my vent and can't abandon my home. Though I'm impatient with our situation, I won't leave you standing alone. Stand on my shoulders if you need me, I could carry the globe. Overdoses in the hood, fiends slamming they arms. Some of us made it out the hood, good at slamming the ball. Others stand in front of cams to perform for all y'all who chose abandoning laws to make it. I wore the same shoes on the corner slinging the day shift. So I'm back, needed a vacation from the monotony of poverty blocks. I hate it, so I'm riding for my G's who play the bench on the daily spit flames until the yellow tape layers the fence. When the boys come, we don't run, we wait for them and say it's the fence. Till we're finally arraigned and we're pinched, hanged and lynched with razor blades, marking down the days on the wall. But if the bell comes, baby, I'm gone. So baby, I'm gone. You know that I'ma always love my hood, and I'll never be gone for good. But I gotta leave here. It smothers me and I can't breathe here. Just need a little